morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. 144 people watching this live stream right now. How are you today? We are alive and kicking and doing well ourselves. Practice has about 5 minutes remaining. Just wanted to come on, make sure everybody could hear us loud and clear this morning. I want to make sure everybody's strapped in to the ride that we're about to take.
The ride.
Over the course of the next, geez, how many hours?
A lot. What do you think? We're going to get it at 7?
No, we're done by then.
5:30-ish.
But make sure you got your coffee or your other.
I got my coffee.
Your caffeine of choice, whatever that may be.
Welcome to the Cashiers Round. I don't know why they call it a Cashiers Round, but it's called the Cashiers Round.
Everybody here cashes for at least $600.
Well, there you go, Lee. Look at you. Look at you pulling a stat out of your ass this morning.
Now the winner gets $8,000, and we'll have a very Merry Christmas.
So one of these teams down here, because we're behind the teams that are kind of on the bottom of the Cashiers list.
So
one of these teams are going to make a run, and we're going to watch it from the beginning. We're going to get to see it from game 1.
Do we have yeah, we do have a standings, don't we? Yep. No, we don't.
No, we don't.
it's on the website.
Yeah, but I'd like to have a hard copy.
Let me go. I'll go grab that.
Okay.
Yeah, the top team, Mike, is on 13. So they'll make their way over here as the morning goes on.
Yes, sir.
First game, we'll watch Don Griffin, David Rosenberg, the Barnwells, Kevin Williams, Casey Murphy, Rick Justice.
Yeah, I probably need to build a picture-in-picture. All my cameras went down last night. So I'll show you how you do that, Lee. You click this button right here. We want lanes 33 and 34, which is 5. So we're going to go and grab 5. Okay, and we're going to go over here. And we're going to crop out the right side of it to about there. Crop out the left side of it to about there. Move this bad boy left. About like that. Then we go over here. And we add the other pair, which is 37.8, which is number 4. And then we grab that one. Crop that. In that direction, crop it in that direction, move it over to about right there. Then we'll take this one and we'll move that up to make the masking units match. And suddenly, like that,
boom,
we have picture-in-picture. Side by side, just like that. That's how we roll around here, buddy. That's how the magic happens. Brad Miller, Lee Boudouris, Mike Flanagan with you this morning. I can't think of 2 other commentators I'd rather have commentating with me this morning than you 2 guys.
What about Tom DeLong?
Well,
and the Nerdist.
I was going to say Randy and Bo, but
definitely Bo.
I've only got one person has typed into the chat. Could I get some more chatalicious going on here? Let us know that you can hear us fine in the chat. We've already got 16 likes down below. We appreciate that. Practice just, about ready to wrap up. Please, someone chat with us in the chat room. There we go, chatalicious. Kevin, 738, thank you. Can you hear us okay? Is everything coming through all right? I know we've been a little soft this tournament. Good, Dustin, thank you. Mike Day, beautiful. Sean Shelton, good morning. Excellent, that's what we need. We need to keep that chat moving.
Yep, it will. Just wait.
Michael McNeely, hello.
Just wait until the match play.
Look at you guys. You guys are just flying in with comments now. Perfect. Josh Blanchard. What's up, Josh?
Hey,
how you doing? Chester Ramsey. Nancy Burrow. Look at all you guys. Kevin Talks.
Go give us a like down at the bottom there.
Yeah, do that. All right, here, let's bring this thing into the booth. Look at these 3 good-looking guys here for you today. 3 good-looking guys.
All right, so
you got a variety.
We got the team that's leading, 2 lefties. Team in second, 2 lefties. Team in third, 2 lefties. And then we have Weber and Bittenbender.
All right, here, let's bring this. We got to bring this in because you're starting to break down some hot takes. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the 2017 Hammer Holiday Doubles here at St. Clair Bowl in Fairview Heights, Illinois. I'm Mike Flanagan, joined by Lee Boudouris and Brad Miller, and we are here for the Cashiers Round today. And, Brad, you were just about to spit some hot takes. What do you got for us?
I don't know, man. I was just down there walking. There's 3 teams with 2 lefties. And then you have that Pete Weber and Shea Bittenbender. I think it's their day, man.
All right.
I do, man. I think it's Pete and Shea.
Revenge on lanes 37 and 38
right.
from the 1997 St. Clair Classic.
Yep.
Lee, who do you think is going to win today?
Haven't got that far yet. I'm more concerned about the shot.
Okay. Oh,
Why?
yeah.
So Friday night was really nice.
Okay.
Saturday morning was a little bit tougher.
Yeah.
Last night was cliff to the extreme.
Yeah.
Are we going to go further in that direction this morning
No.
or revert somewhere towards how it's supposed to play?
Towards Friday night.
Okay.
Well, let's take you out to the lanes. No further ado. Let's get you out. Cashiers Round, game 1 of 5. Happy to have everybody in the chat with us. Good morning to everybody. We're going to watch some bowling. We got Dave Rosenberg up on lane 38. And we talked about this pair of lanes, lanes 37 and 38. A lot of history with this pair of lanes. This is exactly where the 1997 St. Clair Classic, when the PBA Tour went off the air on ABC on a regular schedule, Walter Ray Williams Jr. defeated Pete Weber right here on this pair.
There were some tears in the booth that night.
Absolutely. And Pete Weber, we talked to him. Brad Miller did a really nice interview with Pete on
Really
Friday
nice.
night, talking to him about this pair. He remembers the pair. He was throwing a Meteor Storm with a red shirt. He wore black today. I'm a little disappointed in you, Pete. Wish you would have broken out the red shirt. However, it's like a sports team. When you go and you have a revenge game against an old team that may have traded you or something like that, there's a little extra meaning here. And it would not surprise me, as Brad talked about earlier, if come 4:30, 5 o'clock today when we're doing our position round game, if Pete Weber's not down on 37, 38.
That's why I'm saying they're winning, dude. That's why I'm saying it. Right there. You can't write a better story for what we have.
Dustin Adams asks, how has Pete looked? Is his hip holding up? Went down and talked to him, and he goes, I played golf yesterday. So I guess he's all right. Brett
Shepard makes an interesting point. Going to turning the last year, too many left-handers make match play. They destroy the lanes and the right-handers win.
I like that.
What a paradox.
I like that.
You see what I did there?
Yeah.
So if there was a team, we have 4 teams on screen right now. Right now we have 2. Don Griffin and his partner, and then the Barnwells. And then on our other pair, 33 and 34, we got Kevin Williams, Casey Murphy, Mark Henninger, and Rick Justice. If there was a team that's on camera right now that's going to make the round of 12, which one would it be? I think you're a Griffin fan, Mike. Are you going with Griffin?
Griffin and Rosenberg this morning. I am very, very. Griffin's been snake bitten. He's dominated from a singles portion several years of this tournament and has never had a partner. I can't say never, but most years has had difficulty gaining a partner that can keep up at the pace that Don Griffin has bowled.
Yeah.
And Don, you see him there on lane 37. He's got himself a feisty lefty veteran, and they are both left-handed. And yesterday we saw the lefties rise up. But I haven't done the math here. They're in 26. They're plus 532. 12th is 619. 80 pins.
Yeah.
You can do that in 5 games.
Is a lot.
It is a lot. It's totally doable, though.
It is doable. The 34th place team of Bidwell and Prather, plus 485, they have 130 pins to make up. to get to 12th. Currently right now in the top 12 is Jones and Campfield, Schaefer and Madsen, Rice and Holloman, Weber and Bittenbender, Hammond and Ramoclis, McNeil and Pepe, Orff and Orff, Bogacki and Partle, Cleveland and Sweet, Buttriff and Thompson, Lamond and Laserzak, and then Adams and Boyer. So those are your top 12 right now, and there's
a team in there.
4 teams within 40, and then it drops back. There are 4 teams within 50 of that number. Flanagan and Taylor, last year's champions.
Yeah, they made it in off last night's squad, too.
And it's a different bowling center. It was a wood bowling center last year. This year it's synthetic, so they are in 20th right now.
That team of Cleveland and Sweet, though. I was going to pick them early on yesterday. I'm a Matt Cleveland fan.
Johnson and Barta down in 29th position at plus 497. You know what? Yeah, you know what? I'm going to tell you right now. That is my pick. Griffin and Rosenberg to get into the top 12 would be my team that I think could make a run. That would be my pick. The obvious pick is Sanders and Cook. Matt Sanders, nobody really bowling better on the planet right now, and he also is left-handed. Jimmy Cook always shows up in these Cashiers Round. So those would be my picks. Lee, I don't know what you think about this list right here. Is there maybe somebody in here that, you know, Lee is our local correspondent. He knows all the folks that bowl over on this side of the river and bowl in the center. So what would you say, Lee?
I was going to give you a different team of non-locals.
Oh,
and they're right in front of us. Chris Loschetter and Matt Ogle.
Okay.
They're in 24th place at plus 541.
All right.
That's a good pick, too.
You know that they can strike for days.
Man, how about Jason Queen and Tom Adcock last night shooting like 525 the last game to miss by like 10?
They missed by 3 pins.
No.
3 pins.
Did one of you say that they thought Adcock and Queen would just miss?
I did say that.
You were.
I don't remember that.
I do.
I thought they would just miss.
But I couldn't remember which one of you two
Man,
it was.
for some
But
reason
I'm thinking this morning, I'm like,
that.
one of you two nailed that.
I don't recall. Man, 520 last game. It was not easy to shoot 520 the last game yesterday either, man. They were
and through 8 frames, they had 557 left.
I know. Gosh.
And then
Queen shot 299, right?
Right. But Adcock, he made pretty good shots in the 9th and 10th from what I saw.
That 12th ball for his 300 almost mattered. It almost mattered.
I mean, he knew it didn't at the time.
That would have been awesome. Shoot 300 to get him by pen.
Right.
What about Kyle and Tim? What do you think? Any chance? You can be honest. We're all friends here.
I mean, they're in 16th.
Come on,
They've
Mike.
got a lot less ground to cover.
I think they can do it.
I definitely think they can do it. No question.
No question.
Here's David Rosenberg looking to open up with the first 3 strikes. He actually finished on this pair their last game of qualifying and bowled 279 on that pair. How about that for having an elephant of a memory from yesterday?
Wait, what? Say it again? Sorry, I was watching.
David Rosenberg. They're on the same pair they finished on to make it into the cut.
Oh, yeah.
And he bowled 279.
Yeah.
Let's bring in the split screen. I'm going to bring in lanes 33 and 34 as well now, where we have Kevin Williams, who spent time in the booth yesterday, and we really appreciate our guests that come by. Kevin is an aspiring rapper.
Yeah, he's a hard worker, man.
He is.
That was fun.
Bowling with Casey Murphy. Casey Murphy has won this tournament with Sean Swanson. Also, Casey Murphy was raising money for Sean Swanson's charity Strikeout Sarcoma and had a huge response to that yesterday.
He had bracelets, did he?
Yeah, raised about $2,500 yesterday.
Wow.
In memory of Sean Swanson. And Sean was always someone that supported inside bowling from the very, very beginning and always supported this event. Always showed up and bowled. He's a past champion. And we still think about Sean Swanson every time we stream this bowling tournament along with others. Also, we do want to send out a heartfelt, some prayers and thoughts to Pam Anderson if she's watching today, Jerry's wife. She's dealing with some health issues of her own right now. And Pam, we just want you to know that we are thinking of you. A lot of the bowlers are praying for you.
Yeah.
And we know that there are miracles that can happen through medicine, and we know that you're doing all you can to fight through what you're dealing with right now.
Yep.
So all the love to you, Pam. And those of you that, as I said the other day, believe in a Savior and a higher being, and those of you that are into prayers, if you wouldn't mind keeping Jerry and Pam in your prayers, we would certainly appreciate that.
Where is she? Where is Pam right now? Is she here?
No, she's too weak to be able to,
Okay.
to come in. Jerry said that he was going to try to get her to come out maybe later today, but at this point in time,
Couldn't
not
do it.
here.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Rosenberg has the front three. He's getting ready to throw a shot in the left lane here.
Didn't catch it.
No, flat 7, but hey, that's okay.
That's okay.
That's all right. Yesterday it wasn't okay when we talked about it, though. We were like, you know, everybody expects to carry every shot. But because now we're rooting for Rosenberg and Griffin, it's okay when he leaves a 7 pin.
That's totally true, man.
Well, Mike, we got a special guest in the booth here, Mitch Beasley. Mitch, what do you think about the shots this morning?
Oh, good morning. Good morning to everybody. Pretty good. I was looking at the lane machine, and it was going down the lane just like yesterday, and I think maybe Cyborg Pearl would probably be the right ball to use today. Maybe even a Mako when the oil carries down. I normally move left. Maybe a Tundra or maybe even a Heat. What I would use right now. I'm the technical director for track, and
I was looking at the lane machine, and it went down the same way as yesterday. Really?
well, I've actually seen them to go down a little different.
Oh, man.
You know, I was back in the Air Force, and we didn't have lane machines. We had those. It was called a gun. It was a squirt gun. Not the kind of gun that we use in the Air Force for anything else other than oil and lanes. But anyway, guys, I have a great broadcast today. Sorry I couldn't make it. Thanks, Mitch.
Thanks, Mitch.
Thank you.
All right.
All righty.
Back to bowling. So what do we got?
Low Shutter has got his angle so tight. He's just straight up the lane.
I know.
I got to switch that camera around.
Yeah, you do.
We need to show people how straight Chris Lowshetter is throwing the ball.
They're not off to a great start, though.
Their crossmates are, however, John Flanagan has the front 6. His partner Andy Manka's double 9 spare triple. They probably expected to be at Bel Air this morning in the Griswold tournament, but ended up 23rd.
Who? Which team?
Flanagan and Mank.
Oh, for sure. Dude, the team, Kyle and Tim were 11th off A squad, and they finished like
16th.
Yeah. And they were worried they weren't going to make it. They're like, no, we're not going to make it.
And the black cloud works
Every time.
Well,
the audience didn't see
it works every single time except when it doesn't work.
Yeah.
I don't know if
and
you're
it
going to
rarely
be able to
works
see
when I need it
Lowshetter
to.
here, just how straight he's throwing it. He might step in the way of my camera angle.
Jimmy Cook and Matt Sanders are off to a really good start. Just so you know.
Actually got a good look at them, Mike.
Yeah, he is throwing it so straight. Chris is throwing it so straight for him.
Yeah, it's cool. Oh, another strike for Jimmy. So we got Jimmy and Matt are the team that's out in front early.
Sorry, John.
Of the group.
Sorry, John. The cloud got you. Yeah.
Brad, will you hand me the mic? I think it's just down there.
Man, I got short arms.
I know. I know.
Don't hurt yourself.
Where'd Loschetter go? Where is he?
He'll be back soon.
Yeah, like he just left. Oh, there he is. He's down there getting something to drink. We're gonna get him. I gotta ask him about it. Why he's playing a lane so straight.
I wonder what he's going to tell you.
You can also tell him there is the food and drink light
My guess
on
is,
the console. And the waitress will come and take care of him.
What's my guess? He's going to blame age. That's what he's going to do. He's going to say, well, Mike, I'm getting older. Just hooking the balls a little harder.
I think he's gonna say something about, yesterday they really blew up and I fought it for a couple of games and all the lefties are attacking the dry and I figure why not, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it sounds pretty good to me. I think that probably is about what he's gonna say.
Yeah.
He had a mouthful of coffee there, Mike. You got lucky.
Kevin's not happy. Look at Kevin. Game 1, man. Frame 7, game 1. Already into it.
I mean, he's thrown
Right.
Love it.
4 spares in a row. You don't know where to go.
Shot, Matt.
That's why there's nothing better than bowling on a Sunday. Right there.
Hey, Chris, real quick. Grab that mic. I gotta ask you a question.
All right.
Why are you playing the lane so straight today?
Age.
I just got too much over-under yesterday. I started off with a couple 240s, but then my scores kind of dropped into the 220s. That's just not enough, and it just takes a lane out of play for me. That way, if I miss left, yesterday when I was inside, if I missed left, it would blow by the head pin. Today, if I do that, so has a chance to strike. So
I don't think I've ever seen you play this straight.
I got pretty good at it a while back, but it's not really necessary too often these days. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to dust it off and keep it going.
All right. Well, thanks,
I can do
man.
it once in a while.
Thanks for giving us the insight.
You know you can hit the little food and drink light on the console there. They'll come take care of you.
I don't want to watch my shot on that one.
Fair
All
enough.
right, we're gonna watch Chris Loschetter, who
He,
we just talked to.
I know his comment didn't catch the mic, but he said he didn't want to watch Oglesley's shot. That's why he walked to the snack bar.
I was wrong, by the way.
What's
I'm going
that?
to go ahead and say that because I said he was going to talk about age. He totally gave you the analytical answer.
Yeah, he did. So here is Loschetter, who we just talked to, and he can get on it really good. And today he's just being super straight.
Dude, he's such a good bowler, man. Look at that. Look at that. They're running out. Game 1. I love it.
That's great.
That is the textbook definition of up 10.
It really is.
Like, these teams down here know they got to go big.
Yeah, and,
Like,
and
there's no coasting down here,
here's
man.
the other
These
crazy
teams got to
thing.
go.
A lot of people want to see that ball driving towards the 8 pin. Chris's ball is like deflecting to the 9 pin.
I know. That hit works, man. Bring it 10. All right, so Jimmy Cook has 290 left. Matt Sanders has 258 left. Going into the 9th. Seems to be the one team that's going crazy.
I don't see much down to the right side there.
I'll tell you what, Griffin and Rosenberg, if they're going to make a run, they got to throw some strikes.
Yeah, they got to get going.
They're kind of our horses here, and that's kind of who we want to see move up for whatever strange reason we do, but we do.
Well, they still got an okay number out there.
Yeah, they're going to need to back half this game.
We've already got 7 9 counts, and most of them are 7 pins.
Those of you who don't know what back halving a game means, why don't you tell us, Brad?
I don't know.
You don't know what a back half of a
Yeah,
game?
you strike out in the last part of the game, right?
Yeah, so it's like the
okay.
back half, so like 7 frame on.
Yeah.
Back half the game.
I don't
That's
do
a
that very
bowling.
often,
That's a
man.
bowling term that
I
you
don't
guys
know.
need to do. But when you do bowling terms too,
Okay.
would you add back half the game in there, please?
Okay. Yeah, we got you. One word, right?
Yep. By the way, you guys in the chat, if you haven't subscribed to the Inside Bowling YouTube channel, I would certainly appreciate if you could do so. We are trying to get to 10,000 subscribers. It also will notify you when we're live. And also another special request is I'm going to put a link in the chat right now to Brad and Kyle's new YouTube channel. It's just been around for a couple of months. And if you would go subscribe to their YouTube channel, we would all greatly, greatly appreciate it.
Yeah. Give it a shot. Maybe you'll laugh. I think someone in the chat said the back half is from the fifth frame, Mike, so you should probably read a book.
Yeah, 274 this morning when I subscribed. You lost one, Brad.
I know. I don't know why.
We're at 200.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Found one.
I see people subscribing out there.
Thank you, thank you.
I see those subs coming in. Let's go see how we're doing over on Inside Bowling as well. Let's go see how she's looking.
5 million video views.
Oh, yeah. We don't mess around.
Ooh.
Almost 9,100.
Hold on, it's going to go up. It's going to go up. It's going to go up. Watch this. We now have
wow.
9105,
cool.
Everybody. Thank you so much for subscribing. Oh, and it's still going up. 9106.
Sweet.
You guys are the bomb. You guys are the best.
That's cool, man. 9,000 subscribers. That's pretty cool.
It is.
From something you started.
Yeah, and the first 4 years we streamed on Ustream and Livestream. We weren't even on the YouTube platform.
It was action matches.
Yeah, if we'd have been on YouTube all along, I bet we'd have 25,000 subs.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Anyway, subscribers is where it's at on YouTube, guys. It helps us with rankings. It helps us with getting bowling out there.
Yeah, definitely.
Helps us with views. I've always said this: if we ever blow up and explode and have a huge following on this platform, and we do monetize our videos, I will do very, very special things with the large cash that could potentially come in for bowling. Trust me, it will go back to all of you to bowl events.
How cool would that be if, like, a bowling channel? I guess the PBA has like 60 or 70,000 followers, right? It's pretty cool.
The PBA YouTube channel?
Yeah. I mean, 60,000 followers. Think about it. 60,000 people are following that channel. That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's like a city.
Once you get to 100,000, which I know is a huge, huge number, YouTube sends you a Google YouTube button. It's silver. Yeah, PBA YouTube channel is at 78,103. Go subscribe to them too.
Yeah, dude.
Subscribe to your favorite brands, which is a great time for us to tie that in and talk about Hammer Bowling. Without Hammer Bowling, this broadcast would not be possible. Makers of some really good products right now. You've got, on the high end, you've got the Gauntlet series, you got the Scandal series. They got some new stuff coming out January and February. You definitely want to take a look at that. Phobia series. And then you go in, they got the urethanes, Black Widow, Gold. We saw Shannon Plahowski bowling really good with that ball yesterday.
Yeah.
So, consider a Hammer ball on your next purchase. Certainly would appreciate it. Hammer's giving back to bowling by making this bowling broadcast possible for you. So thanks so much to Hammer.
So Jimmy Cook shoots 280, and Matt Sanders can strike right here. As a matter of fact, you're going to be able to see his shot on the very left side of the screen here in about 20 seconds. So if he strikes, he'll be in the 240s, so they'll shoot 520 out the gate, which is massive. Let me see this. Where are the standings at?
Yeah, Hammer got a nice compliment last night, Mike. I was talking with a teammate of mine, and he's like, I wish I had your Scandal Pearl right now.
There you go.
They're drilled very differently, and he wanted the roll that he knows I have with that ball, which is fantastic.
Look at that. Shot,
Matt Sanders.
Okay, so that's going to get them, they're 60 back, and they shoot 520, so they're going to be like...
They're close. They're going to be right
10 back
or
so.
Yep. Yes, they are.
Just like that, one game. Bam.
Oh, Wilbur. We've got some really good questions coming in the chat, too, and I'm not sorry, Lee. I'm not ignoring the chat. But I am going to, I will touch on a couple of these things.
Yeah, what thoughts do you guys have on the potential USBC rule changes on the balls?
Yeah, and I got to tell you, I don't know enough about the proposal or what's really going on there.
Yeah, me neither.
I mean, it's because I haven't sat down to analyze or look into it.
Same.
And I don't really like to put the cart before the horse. I'd rather know that it's coming and then spend my time researching it.
I know what it is, because what it is could be anything or nothing.
Yeah, rule changes on the balls. I think they're trying to. They want to regulate. I know all of this is to put a premium on the bowler and not the equipment or the lane conditions. So I'm on board with moving in that direction, but I don't know about how you implement whatever it is that they're trying to do.
Well, I think it's their job to govern the sport. So whatever vision they come up with, which isn't just like, oh, hey, we're going to do this, and no reason behind it. Like they put a lot of time into what they want to achieve. And and they have a team of guys that they've built and they trust, and I'm for a lot of the changes that they put together, and I think that and of course maybe not every change or direction is you're gonna agree with, but like if they believe that those changes are going to be better for the sport, I'm gonna put a lot of value in their opinion, because they spend a lot of time talking and sitting down and discussing things about what's best for the sport. And if a group of 10 people can agree on a vision, then that's probably not a bad vision. So
yeah, the thing, two things come out of it for me. One is, if they do regulate the balls, there's going to be new standards that the ball manufacturers are going to have to be within. That's going to cost research and development costs to the ball companies. Currently, the ball companies are helping fund the USBC to some degree through sponsorships, the PBA, et cetera, et cetera. So, as long as it's implemented in a way that's fair and doesn't cost companies a bunch of money.
Yeah.
Because you know where those costs are going to end up going.
Right.
To the consumer.
Yeah.
Bowling ball prices will go up. I mean, So, and then the other thing is, I hear it's going to be like a 4-year, balls will be grandfathered in for 4 years. Okay. So what's going to happen? This is my money-making scheme. Better than Bitcoin, everybody. Grab your pencil, your paper, and get ready to listen. When and if this comes into play, go out and buy as many grandfathered bowling balls as you possibly can and hoard them. And then when people need to, because those balls will be used for all 4 years. And the minute that the change happens, then everybody will go to the new balls.
Yeah.
Okay? That's just the way it'll work. Because why would you not use a modern-day missile?
Right.
Why, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Instead of a Nerf gun.
Yeah.
Okay? So there will be a run on eBay of finding undrilled balls that meet the old specs, as long as you can still use them.
Yeah.
So hoard them.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll be a moderate transition.
And I mean, like,
if
it's a decision that's gonna, like, if all the ball companies are going to be at an absolute no because it's going to crush them, then USBC is going to take that into factor. I can't imagine USBC just saying, screw everybody in the industry, we're doing this. Like, the bowling ball companies are a very big part of this industry. Like, they have say.
And then the other factor is, how would is somebody going to have to go to every league that's sanctioned and say, look at every bowling ball?
Yeah.
Or will that lead, if the rules, whatever they may be too restrictive, a lot of leagues saying, heck with it.
Right.
Sure.
Yeah.
And just not sanction and say,
we
any ball is okay.
We don't want to have to go out and buy all new bowling balls.
Right.
That's an excellent point, Lee. That's why we sit you down here.
If you want to learn more, Jeff Riggles's blog, 11thframe.com.
He wrote about it.
Good friend. It's more words than you probably needed to write, but every word was fantastic.
Yeah.
We love Riggles.
Yeah, I do. I like
his
blog.
$20 a year, exceptionally well spent.
It's crazy. It's crazy how hard he works.
I know.
I mean, he writes a lot. A lot. Like, he's posting stuff all the time about whatever he can do. Yeah.
So here, if they grandfather the old balls, people will buy old balls from other people and not buy that many new balls. At Inside
Fair
Bowling,
point.
what's the next tournament to be live streamed in January? We'll be at the Bradley Open, so we will be back with more streaming for you. I like what Mike says here. I don't need a modern-day missile. I have a 2001 Trauma recovery, and it's symmetrical and smashes the pins harder than any other symmetrical I've ever thrown. Well, Mike, what you don't know is I don't believe that Trauma will fit the new specs, so you won't be able to use that either. Just so you know.
Is this camera good?
Yeah, you want to get Kyle?
No, I just don't want Tim to be covering it.
Well, here we'll just go over to Tim right here. This is the camera that.
Can it go higher by chance?
Yeah, we can get it up higher. Kyle Sherman.
That's the Kyle of Brad and Kyle. Go to YouTube and
It is.
subscribe to their
And
page.
we don't have anybody bowling there. We don't have anybody bowling there.
We will very shortly.
So we're just gonna end up giving you this one right here. We'll just keep you here. So all you do is crank this to the right. Like, there you go. That's Brad Miller, everybody. Yes. I moved it now.
If we had a telestrator, we could have highlighted where Brad's hair used to be.
There very well may be someone throwing back up. I think that was happening yesterday. Where will the Bradley be? I know. What's that? Bring it down a little bit. We don't need so much ceiling tile. And into the left. Bradley Open is in Louisville, Kentucky, I believe, this year. Actually, go to Bradley Open tournament on Facebook. You'll see all the information there. I should know this, but currently right now I don't have it up on my screen. I will be broadcasting the tournament, and we'll know all the details of the tournament when I am there. But talk to Jason Ushwall. He will take care of you. Let's see.
Jeremy Hunt. We missed Jeremy Hunt this weekend.
We do. We do miss Jeremy Hunt. That's right. He used to call you Leo.
He still does.
Morning, Gary's dad. How are you? Oh, this is awfully nice. Hey, Kyle, grab this mic, please. We got to get Brad on here, too. Why don't you stand right in front of the thing here?
Are we interviewing Kyle?
All right, so this is Kyle Sherman. Just look right into the,
gosh.
there's a comment in the chat right now, okay, from Mike. He says, Brad and Kyle, I loved watching your blogs yesterday. Watched a few of them. Thank you for putting the time into the blogs.
Yeah, I was watching yesterday. I appreciated all the shout-outs we were getting by this cast.
Let's be honest. They're subscribing because I'm there, not so much because you're part of the channel.
Especially like now that we're like kind of on the small level, we get like 10 more subscribers. Like yes.
I know. Like
People are following.
Mike's over here ringing them in by the hundreds, and we're over here like, yes, we got one.
You guys are at 281 now.
Ooh, that's
Heck
good.
yeah.
We picked up like 80
Dude,
subscribers.
we're like, I know, we're like doubling our.
But seriously though, thank you everyone because that does help us out a lot and gives us some rewarding feeling for like all the work we're putting in.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
And I just
sure.
posted the link again in the chat to go subscribe to their channel. Thanks.
So keep subscribing.
Yep.
All right. See, that's your. I'm gonna send you an invoice for that too, Kyle.
He's gonna be in debt to Mike the rest of his life.
No, what everybody doesn't understand is these two guys are so talented that I'm actually going to be making them do videos on my channel to grow my channel when they get more popular than my channel.
I feel like 3 times a week, Kyle and I are like, damn it, we gotta call Flanagan. We don't know how to do something. He's like, gosh, can you guys just figure it out?
Keep the camera here, please, for a little GG3 action.
Yeah, that's a good pair. Good pair. What's Kyle got?
They're all
What
coming
does
down
Kyle got
now.
in the tank? Let's see what you got. Posted it. Dude,
Yeah,
35
yeah,
is hooked. God, this
George,
pair.
George totally didn't. He blocked the whole shot. See, these cameras have not been placed.
Yeah.
This is just our little extra camera deal here. You can probably actually see George's ball reaction a lot better if I go here.
Comment in the chat there
Over
for
on the
Cummings and
left.
Helferstay. 5-5-5.
Wow.
That is a lot.
Yeah, you can move it.
They came into today in 14th place.
Speaking
I think
of
they're
which,
higher than that now.
They have come into our camera pair here. They are in the second frame. We'll go there now. Gary's dad should be out here watching. Be good to see you. It's been a while. Want to give a shout out to the Funky Cold Medina, Antonio Medina, sending me a message this morning. He says, hey, I just tuned in real quick. Does Kyle Sherman look like the son in Chrisley Knows Best? I don't watch that show, but
I've never heard of it, so.
Chrisley Knows Best. Chrisley Knows Best. The son.
There's a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit.
Charles Smith wants to know what is the pattern that the bowlers are bowling on this morning. They are bowling on a house pattern with added volume. Going to bring in our split screen so we can see a little bit of everything here. 33 and 34 is the team of Bober.
And Blake.
Yes, thank you, Bober and Blake. Dave Cummings, Jen Helferstay. And then Chris Hester, which Hester and Flora came into the day in 17th position.
That's we'll have to keep the sheet because this is who they're bowling with.
Yeah. Chaz Brewer and Austin Bolds.
Should we call Rich Blake Rich Balake?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay.
Let me see what we got here. It's a little do have another pair here for you.
Tim Barrett slaps out the 10 pin there.
So Jen Helferstay and Dave Cummings just shot 555.
Yep. 279, 276, I believe it was.
Yep. Where did they start?
14th.
They started in 14th, and
Yeah, they're in the number.
they were worried that they weren't going to make the cut. Ooh.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, George Gohagan.
Just left a 710. We got a lot of action, and these are the bowlers that bowled the best thus far, so it's hard to cover everything, but we're doing, the best we can.
Although we might want to watch for shrapnel back here after George lets go on this attempt.
Maybe he'll make it. You never know.
We will have standings updated for you here. It will not take long.
Oh, and then we got Helferstay and Cummings on the
Yeah.
live stream paradise.
Where you been?
I don't know. Dude, she's a beast.
Brad was talking with his groupies back there.
Yeah. I got some fans, you know, Mike.
I know you do.
The power that Jordan Horns puts on the bowling ball backup is just
Yeah.
Dustin Adams here says,
sick.
any stories from teams leaving town Friday who thought they wouldn't make it, then scores kind of came down and they had to hurry back? I haven't heard of that.
No.
No, because we were guessing 500 and it just got to 485, but we weren't like way off.
And some of the teams that were, a little bit lower from A squad, Cody and Chris Aldrich were plus 500. They're local bowlers. Ashley Cole and Devera Buckley, 487, local bowlers. So, I don't know about Farish and Preston or Smith and Zager,
Yeah.
Bidwell and Prather, but most of those teams were around all day yesterday. So,
Well, Pete doesn't look too happy, so maybe my prediction is a little off.
By the way, guys,
Yeah.
we need to watch the shaking of the table. We got a lot of stuff plugged in. That
Was I shaking the table?
no, I don't. I just noticed that the table moved,
Oh,
and I
okay.
know that sometimes we get excited.
Oh,
and
yeah, definitely.
I caught myself doing it yesterday.
Yeah. Cummings just missed that?
yeah.
Yes, you did.
Come on, man. Can't be missing spares.
We went over that yesterday on our Hammer Hot Takes.
Oh, yeah.
Don't miss them.
Yep. Unacceptable.
Tim Barrett.
God, he's got that speed, man. You get it inside a little bit in hydroplanes. Good shot by Austin Bolds. Looks like, who's the team bowling with Buttriff?
That would be Cleveland and Sweet.
Oh, well, they got my team. They got 550 left. They got 558 left going into the 10th frame. Who's Sweet? Is that
Dan Sweet.
Dan Sweet?
His brother's also here.
How do I know that? How do I know that name?
They're good bowlers.
What's his brother's name?
Dave Sweet.
Okay. I know Dave.
He's standing back there on the concourse.
He bowled college. Okay, yeah. He bowled college at Southern Illinois. I
Edwardsville.
think? Edwardsville. Okay, yeah. I didn't know he had a brother. Looked like Cleveland got the first one on the 10th. So, man, that's going to be a massive game. 558. Think we're going to see a 600? Think it's possible?
It is possible.
I don't know, man. It's kind of hard to strike. That was a good shot by Craig Lamond. I got the bowl next to Craig Lamond at the World Series this year. We had a lot of fun, man. Neither one of us bowled particularly well. It was me, him, and our buddy Brett Cunningham all bowling.
Oh boy!
And none of us bowled good. It was fun. It was a riot.
There's somebody we haven't seen in the chat this weekend. G. Brett.
Jay who?
G. Brett.
Oh, G. Brett.
We haven't seen him in the chat this weekend.
Is he in the chat?
No.
No? I know, man.
He's absent.
I know.
I never got
I
his.
haven't even heard from him or anything. Like, I know you're not doing anything, dude. Just tune in. Just be a good friend, you know.
Texted me about a month and a half ago or so, of course, wanting racing forums, but
Oh,
you know.
nice. That doesn't surprise me one bit.
Nope.
All right. Well, Matt Cleveland shot 279. Dan Sweet He's getting ready to throw a shot. There are a couple pairs down. We don't have a camera on him. But I'm going to report it anyway, because that's my sleeper team. And gets the first one. Wow, they're on the 540s. Don't overlook them. Ooh, close one. All right. Kyle and Tim need to get it together here. They're struggling on 35. In there with a pretty good shot. We got Jordan Horns over here at the front 7. And Gohagen, he can punch for 266. That's 710. He threw a turkey 710 double. The only thing keeping them from a perfection. Looks like Dan Sweet got the second one in the 10th. 5:58. Wow, where they at? Where'd they start? They had to start like right around like ninth. Wow. It's amazing how
highest doubles game that I know of this weekend this year was 578 or 579 by Liz Nanham.
They might have the lowest rev rate team in the place.
Jen and Dave are very similar.
Yeah. John. John who?
John, or not John, Dave.
Dave.
Cummings.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Dave Cummings.
I'm blanking here. Bober and Blake.
Yeah.
Also.
Yeah.
So there was a few.
Yep.
Ashley and DeVera.
Esther right there. Ashley and DeVera, yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, how about that, man? The only all-female team, well, one of two, but the
they both made it.
I know. It's amazing, isn't it?
I know.
We got 421 people watching right now. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in.
On a Sunday morning.
Holiday doubles, game 2 of 5 of the Cashiers Round. Top 12 this afternoon will advance and bowl 12 games of round-robin match play. We'll be using lanes 37 and 38 as the position round game. And as we opened up on the broadcast, 37 and 38, the pair used for the very last ABC PBA telecast.
Yep. Yep, yep. We need a standing sheet. It's like when I don't know when I'm watching and I'm broadcasting it, if I don't know where everyone's at, I just like start to twitch a little bit. I gotta know. How do you think the Orcs are bowling?
So they're right next to Matt and Dan, but I can't see the scores that great.
So Jordan has a front 8 now.
RO's got, Andrew's got,
Yeah.
That's a bowling term, right?
A couple of
Yeah.
Oh. Rich there with the strike.
That's Paul. That's Paul in the yellow. That's Rich in the orange.
Oh, no, I was talking about Orf. Sorry.
Oh. Well, Rich's partner, Paul, threw a strike, too.
Yeah.
Right in front of us. That's what you were talking about. Unfortunately for them, but fortunately for us, neither Mike Peters made it.
Isn't that crazy?
2 Mike Peters in the tournament.
Yeah. Looked like Madsen was getting fired up down there a little bit.
He was so happy with the way they bowled.
Oh, yeah, dude. He was gleaming around here at the bowling alley yesterday. He was happy. I mean, it's a pretty cool feeling, man, sitting second in the holiday doubles after qualifying. There's worse positions to be in. Ooh. He had the front 6, by the way.
There were 136 worse positions to be in.
Yeah, no kidding.
Patrick Bowman says, nothing like grocery shopping and streaming bowling. Turn up your volume. Yeah, we got to clean up in pile number 4. Clean up on aisle number 4.
Number 26, your number is ready in the deli. 26.
We got Austin Bolds.
Price check, aisle 5. Price check.
Pocket 710 for Austin Bolds.
We've seen a lot of those this weekend, Brad.
Yeah, I know.
Just the added volume, just.
You know, when I bowled here in college, I always thought they were really hard. I was never comfortable in this bowling center. And like when the house shot's out, and this isn't the normal house shot, but like when they run tournaments here on the normal house shot, scores are high, and I'm thinking, how do people strike in that building?
Don't give the pocket away.
Don't give the pocket away. Just good.
That's another bowling term you can put in bowling terms too when you guys do that.
The pocket. Yeah, it's a good one. I didn't think about that.
Nice game, Matt Cleveland.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to hold your teammate up there. You know, he's holding you down a little bit. And Matt shot 79, Dan shot 78. So you know, he's got to hold up, Dan.
Kyle Sherman has 95 in the 5th with a triple working.
That was a good shot. Good shot. Yeah, Tim's reaction is a little funky. He gets it a little firm, it squirts. He gets it to hook it too early.
Looking for the front 9 here.
Yeah.
Backup ball.
You got that one in.
All right, boy.
Well, no black cloud there.
Yeah, I don't think he liked that one off his hand, but doesn't matter.
Chaz Brewer looking for a little more continuation.
Yeah.
Some pin came out of the back there. That was interesting. I got to get my replay back up and running. I wanted to look at that again, but I don't have replay. But I will now.
Chaz has been bowling pretty good.
Good, Tim.
Nice guy, too.
Don't get so excited about Tim's shot here.
See, look at that. Look at that thing. Barely hooked. We got Dave Cummings. Come on, Dave. Come on. Look at that.
The light mixer.
Wow, what a team. What a story. I don't know about you, man, but there's not many people on this planet that are funnier than Dave Cummings. Every time I'm around that guy, he makes me laugh. So, look at that. Great shot. There we go.
Looking for the front 10. Backup ball.
Yep. Look at that.
There we go. There we go.
All right. That almost puts them in the 5-0s guaranteed.
What's his first name?
Jordan.
Jordan Horns.
Jordan. He's created quite the conversation around the bowling center with how he goes about it.
Yeah, he's bowling in like a poncho.
He's very comfy. Normally bowls two-handed the normal way. And then when it seems to be the left is relatively nice,
yeah,
he can do it the other way. Kind of seems like the perfect combination.
And if Brett Shepard is right, which he very may well will be.
Oh, there's a Jerry Anderson cameo.
And during the match play, the left side gets torn up.
My God.
He can just go back to the other way, you know?
Wow.
All right, I do have a replay of this. Let's take a look at it. Look at this. Jerry walks by and boom.
Wow. Pretty fortunate on that one. Now, okay, so in my experience, when I see something like that, when you get the break in the 11th, almost always the 12th is 10 back. Almost always. This is going to be the best shot of his game. Right here. No doubter. No doubt.
3 bills.
A little bit in, but got away with it.
Very nice. That's big. Congratulations, Jordan. Now let's see what George can do. If he can strike out, they shoot .534. That's pretty good. All right, so we have standings, and they are
organized by top to bottom.
Where are they at?
Who are you looking for?
Gohagen and Horns are 11th right now, plus 731. Wow.
George just left that 9-pin.
Wow.
Let's go over the standings after game number 1.
I can't get over this 9-pin.
Jones and Campfield lead at plus 941. At 8:35 in second is Schaefer and Madsen. Third is Rice and Holloman at 8:26. At 8:09 is fourth Rich Orff and Andrew Orff. In fifth, McNeil and Pepe at plus 784. At 776 in sixth is Weber and Bittenbender. In seventh is Cleveland and Sweet at plus 770. Eighth, Bogacki and Partle at plus 764. In ninth, Cummings and Helferstay after a big 555 vaults them into ninth at plus 754. At 734 is Hammond and Ramoklis in 10th. And 11th is Gohagen and Horns at plus 731. And 12th is Buttriff and Thompson at plus 706. Bober and Blake are just on the outside looking in. 10 pins behind the number. 13 pins behind the number is Sanders and Cook. 23 pins behind the number is Lamond and Laserzak.
Well, the number's moving, Mike. 13 and 14, Bober and Blake can shoot 67 and 79, and they were in 13th.
Did anybody see that 9-pin? That
I did.
Gohagen just held?
I cringed.
I'm just wondering.
I feel
I'm just shaking my
his
head.
pain.
Pocket 710 in the fourth.
I do.
Oh well. 513.
All right, he's done with that pair.
Can't be mad at it.
We're not using it later, so he's done with it no matter what.
Helferstay is going to shoot 240 here, and Cummings has the St. Louis 260 going.
There's RO. He's just smiling.
It's kind of crazy that Kyle Sherman and Tim Barrett, Kyle's going to shoot 220. Tim's going to shoot 218. You're going to shoot 442. A number that's like, it's so easy to shoot 220. You don't even have to bowl. You don't have to throw one single bad shot, and you can do that. And they're probably going to lose like 50 pins to the number.
Helferstay finished up her game for 47.
Yeah.
Paul Bober says, eh.
Come on, Dave. I got to root for them. Helferstay and Cummings, got to root for them.
Paul Bober strikes. He finishes the non-St. Louis 267. Triple, spare, page.
Wow. Come on. Wow.
Trips the 2-pin.
He stole it from George. Stole it from George. So let's go down. Let's see what stories we got here. What are some teams that really stick out for any particular reason?
There's 10 back for Blake. So they're going to shoot 67 and potentially 79.
I'm going to let you guys know the Orffs are the highest team without a lefty.
Yep.
Without two lefties. The top three teams are two left-handers, and then the Orffs. That's cool.
It is cool.
And then we have Ashley and DeVera.
Yep.
DeVera Buckley. The only all-girl team in the field. Where are they at?
Nope. There's two.
So they're in 21st. They are 100 back. Got a long shot, but still, pretty cool they made it.
Cummings made that trip too worth it. The old St. Louis 267. They shoot 514 to follow up their 555. And they were worried about not making the cut.
Yeah.
Just wrapping up game number 2. 3 more to play.
So we have the top three teams are all left-handed. And then we have the Orffs and then McNeil and Pepe. So the top 4 of the 5
are left-handed.
Are all left-handed. But then we got Weber and Bittenbender, Cleveland and Sweet, Bogacki, Partle, Cummings, Helferstay, Hammond, Ramoklis, who I'm secretly rooting for, and then Gohagen and Horns.
Because Mike brought you pizza this morning?
No, Mike's got to deliver. If Mike and Robert make it deep into this tournament, I'm really looking forward to watching Mike bowl.
In match play.
Yeah. Because he's a character.
He is.
And I texted him last night. I'm like, you better be about it. I'm ready. So that should be pretty fun.
Fidel Marchina actually says a good point, and you guys are really going to go from this scoring pace to the Bradley? You need something in between at least.
Yeah, no kidding. The Bradley's hard, man. Last year I bowled the Bradley, and I did not bowl very good, and I went home and I was like, the only thing I thought about was I am not very accurate. That's the only thing I thought. Like, this pattern made you repeat shots. It was unbelievable. It was cool. It was a good experience.
Brandon Flora quietly shooting 260.
So Helferstay and Cummings shoot 5-0.
Tell me about Hester and Flora. They're in 15th right now at 585.
685. Where'd they start?
Sorry, yeah, 685. And they are
right here.
17th.
So they moved up 2 spots.
Yeah.
Okay. What'd they shoot that game?
221 and a possible 267.
Okay. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it is. It keeps them in that range.
That's a little higher than par, I would say. Yeah, definitely.
But a lot of the teams in front of them just shot 5-something.
Oh,
boy. Good thing it's only a fill shot.
It's possible to shoot 480 and drop
watch this
spots,
shot
but you're not
again.
going to lose a lot of pitches.
Watch this, Brad. Break this down. Look at this. Look at this shot from Brandon.
Ooh.
I know. Man, that's so easy.
4, 6, 7, 9.
That's so close to a 4-pin.
The old 263 trick.
There's a good spot for it.
Well,
good mystery jackpot score, but
game number 3. Let's take you over 33 and 34. We've got a couple of competitors coming in here.
Yeah.
We're getting to the part of the bowling center that started the day up top.
Yep.
And for the most part, they're still there.
Matt McNeil, Anthony Pepe, Robert Hammond, and who you were just talking about, Mike Ramoklis.
There we go. Cool. Yeah, Anthony Pepe was in the booth yesterday, and it was kind of cool. I really admire his discipline.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
Matt McNeil.
Yeah, we're gonna have to split screen the heck out of this game on 37 and 38. We are going to have Buttriff, Thompson, Cleveland, and Sweet.
We got some of the leaders now. This is gonna be fun. Gonna be fun. All right, so Robert Hammond up on the left lane. Right in front of us, we got the Orff story. One of the stories of the tournament.
They're crossing with Tom Partle Jr. and John Bogacki Jr. I talked with John this morning.
Yeah?
He woke up at 6 o'clock last night. Hasn't slept since. Went to work.
What?
Yeah, he works over late nights at the River City Casino.
Really?
Yeah,
so he just went and worked, came in this morning?
Yeah.
Ready to kick butt.
John, need some coffee? You don't drink. Okay, he's got Mountain Dew. Good enough.
I don't drink coffee.
Well, we'll get a big pitcher for you. You can just sniff it before every shot. All right, there we go.
All right, so we got Mike Ramoklis. We're in the first frame of Game 3 of Game 5 for the Cashiers Round. After 5 games, we cut to the top 12, where all those teams will bowl against each other in 12 games of match play. It's going to be our final part of the tournament. It's certainly going to be the most interesting part of the tournament. We're going to be able to keep up with swings and momentum and who's bowling good on what balls they're throwing, what pairs they're bowling on. So that's definitely going to be the marquee part of the event. After those 12 games, they're going to bowl 11 games. They're going to bowl a position round, and then we will crown a champion. So certainly looking forward to the afternoon. If you got stuff to do, do it now, and come back and join us for the afternoon session. It's going to be a blast.
If what you have to do is only going to take you about 30, 45 minutes, you're going to have a break between the sessions.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, this afternoon is going to be awesome.
Plan your chores now.
Normally,
get them done.
normally when I bowl this tournament, I'm always like in the bottom section of the Cashiers, and it's like we have to shoot 260 every game. We have to shoot 260 every game. But this year, I'm sitting back and watching the people who feel like they have to shoot 260 every game, and it's really enjoyable, I might add.
Especially when they actually do it.
Yeah, it's awesome. Like, bowling on a Sunday means normally that you're bowling in the cut. You're in the money. It's down to the nitty-gritty. There's so many good bowlers here. Like Jacob Buttriff and Greg Thompson. They came from Arizona. And Greg hasn't bowled particularly well. I can't say he hasn't bowled very well. He just hasn't been able to strike. You know, I'm sure he went 200 over in qualifying, but just hasn't been able to get his ball to go through the pins the right way. But that's when you have a partner like Jacob who's like, yeah, I'll just strike on everything. I got you, dog.
Yeah, they're crossing with Cleveland Sweet. Pretty much the only thing that Greg Thompson and Matt Cleveland have in common are they're right-handed, and they're wearing black shirts.
I know, man. It's awesome.
Ball
I mean, they are virtually
ball
completely
speed,
different.
Thompson's twice as much. Rev rate 3 times as much. Doesn't matter no matter he strikes anyway. But a hidden tip, Brad.
Yeah.
If you ever throw a bad shot and you're a little nervous about it,
Okay.
you yell Matt Cleveland.
All right. Does it help?
It helps.
Okay.
70% of the time, it works 100% of the time.
All right, we got Remokless up here. The right lane.
Oh, a little slow.
410.
He's not going to be happy about that.
Yeah, RO just mentioned to me that they're slick when he's throwing it 3 miles an hour. I don't think he's throwing it that slow, but close.
He's throwing it slow compared to him. He likes to fire it. So we're assuming that his adjustment is just he's going to throw it harder, right? You think he's going to move left or he's going to throw it harder? I would assume harder.
Well, he's throwing a pretty strong ball here.
I feel like Mike's on his A game when he throws it harder.
I was talking about Rich, but.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Ooh. Try.
Here
All
is
right.
Rich Orff,
Yeah.
Andrew Orff.
Awesome.
You can time this ball speed with the sundial.
It's lane 35, man. That's such a tricky lane.
I think he got it out a little bit quicker than his first 2 shots, but
it like hooks, but then you get in and it likes to bail on you.
I'm just giving my buddy trouble. He and Andrew matching again. Blue shirts on Sunday, though, instead of red.
Some housekeeping here. If you're looking for the scores, the standings, you can go look at them on InsideBowling.com underneath the live stream and the chat. So you can go find that on the event information tabs. You can also go see all of the standings after yesterday. Also, another housekeeping note. We have 485 viewers watching right now, which is the most we've had all weekend, and we cannot thank you enough. But we do not have the most amount of likes down below. We have 55 likes right now, and the more likes that we have, the better the ranking is on YouTube's live sports today. And since we are up against the NFL, we need all the help we can get.
Yeah.
So if you don't mind hitting the like button down below, that would be great. And also, if you do enjoy our broadcast, you can be part of them more often and get a notification by subscribing to our YouTube channel. Almost a 710. Pepe almost picked the 710. So if you don't mind subscribing to our YouTube channel, if you like what you see, we certainly would appreciate that. We're trying to get to 10,000 subs. And I just noticed, because everything got rebooted this morning, that I did not de-interlace the cameras. So I'm going to go through and do that right now so that the feed is better for everyone.
Okay.
That 710 attempt even got a smile out of Pete Weber.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, they're right by us. Well, they have a good game going.
Petey's got the front 4, make it 5.
Make it 5, and Shea's got double, spare, double. I'll take it. Looks like there's no sign of not striking by the 2 leaders. It's like Madsen and Schaefer, and then Campfield and Jones are all putting on a clinic down there.
Wow, we've got some serious bumped cameras and stuff.
Yeah, we do, actually. That table over here to the left, 33 and 34, they've been bumping it quite a bit.
Yeah, they need to. I'm taking that chair out of play.
Blame Ramockless. He hit it last. Rich Orf's ball on the left side of the screen for the 4-pin. I think when players come to 35 and 36, they initially see the lanes hook more. I think 35 and 36 hooks a little more than the pairs they're coming from. Because every team that comes to this pair seems to go high for 3 or 4 shots, and then they get lined up, and then they maybe leave a 10-pin, and then they shoot 220. And they don't leave happy.
Greg Thompson Jr. really struggled yesterday compared to how well Jacob bowled. Had a few adult beverages last night to drink away his sorrows.
Did he?
Yes, he did.
Good for him.
But today, I wanted to point out Greg, as he's now out of camera, but he's sporting the Tony Reyes logo on his back. Paying tribute to the late, great Tony Reyes, one of the best guys in the sport, passed away in 2012. It's been 6 years.
I never met him. I never met the guy. Wish I would have.
I never met him either.
Yeah. I hear a lot of great things. Sad.
So we go from Buttriff to McNeil.
All right. Man, McNeil just puts so much more power in the ball than Buttriff. It's really amazing.
We got some really good players here today. We're really blessed to have this many.
I know, and it's cool.
Bowlers here in this field. Our likes are up to 90. We appreciate it, everybody. We really do appreciate that. And YouTube channel just keeps growing. We're up to 9,119 subscribers. 800 away from where
800 away, yeah. Hey, you never know, man. We got a long day ahead of us.
Yeah, we do.
If we already got 500 people watching us, who knows, man?
Just got standings update from Game 1 at the Griswold down at Bel Air Bowl. They got a good turnout today.
Yeah, side tournament that they have.
Yeah, I mean, I don't feel like counting all of them, but that's a full page of standings.
Yeah, who's leading?
After one game, Brian Jones, fresh off of his sprained ankle, and Marvin Hale. They both shot 280.
Are they bowling on a?
They're bowling on the Great Wall.
The Great Wall.
I would think.
Yeah, they are.
Cool.
Although only 4 bowlers in the first game shot more than 250 out of about 30, 40 something, so maybe not.
Scores are pretty high. I think there's a lot more strikes out. Granted, these are the teams that bowled good, so I think naturally scores are going to be higher, but there's some teams putting up some numbers.
Who's that? Well, PBA Facebook. It's doubleheader day.
Yeah.
I think those two are here.
The noon Central.
Anthony Pepe and Liz Johnson on television today on ESPN.
And speaking of Anthony Pepe, he's getting ready to throw a shot on the left side of the screen right now.
Bringing full screen to Pepe. Take a look at the scores here. You also get a look at Rich Orff off to the right.
I can assure you the way he throws this shot right here is going to be identical to the way he throws every shot on TV. He doesn't deviate very much from the core. Look at that.
Are you saying he doesn't deviate because he's on storm staff?
He's playing a little deeper today than I normally see Pepe play.
Yeah. Him and McNeil bowl really good together.
They do. And I will say some of McNeil's jerseys are a little out there for me. But today's jersey,
You like it?
I do.
The red and black?
I do like it today.
What's up with you in red and on Sunday? Are you a Tiger fan?
I was.
I was too, man. I still am.
I mean,
secretly.
I can't say I'm a fan, but I've watched. I liked watching the show.
Yeah, his greatness was.
I actually rooted for everybody to take him down.
The underdog?
Or give him a chance, or, you know.
Yeah. I was
at least give him a fight.
I was rooting for Rocco Mediate in that, what was it, 2011 U.S. Open or whatever it was.
Jacob, we believe, is throwing a blue vibe.
All right, so Remock and Robert aren't off to a great start. So you're saying Remock has to back half this game.
Mike likes your jersey, Matt.
I like today's jersey.
So Mike's fighting reaction. Here comes the Jacob Buttriff front 5.
There you go.
The 7-pin. Look, he got that one a little in, kind of stood out of it. Just a hair.
We got Tom Partle here talking left-handed bowling mechanics.
Remock with the spare. Looks like 37 and 38 is a pretty good pair. I mean, we have Cleveland and Sweet starting off the first half of the game good again. They're coming through. The low rev rate guys are getting in there. The Orifs, Cleveland Sweet, Cummings Helferstay, Remock.
Just took the 3, 4, 9. I don't think that's actually Andy making the chat. Oh, look at this. 291 subscribers for the Brad and Kyle YouTube page.
That's awesome.
Join me and 290 people, most of whom I've never met, at the Brad and Kyle YouTube page.
That's cool, man. Hopefully, if I've never met them, they're not really bowlers, and they can become someone who likes it. That's the goal. All right, so we got some scores going on here. McNeil and Pepe. McNeil's up here on the left lane. That looked pretty good. You always got to expect some animation from Matt McNeil. Going forward, we're probably going to be watching them ball all day. There's going to be some animation. But they have, he's got 279 left, Pepe's got 266 left. Bowling on the same pair as Remock and Robert. Good shot there from Remock.
Here we go.
All right, so we got some standings. Jones and Campfield are still your leaders, and they're distancing themselves from second place. But second place, take a guess. Who do you guys think?
Cleveland Sweet?
Yes. Cleveland and Sweet in second place.
550 will do that to you.
But they're 140 back of first. On third is Schaefer and Madsen. Fourth, Rice Holloman. Fifth, the Orfs. Sixth, McNeil and Pepe. Seventh, Cummings and Helferstay. Eighth, Gohagan and Horns. Ninth, Bober and Blake. 10th, Bagaki Partle. 11th, Hammond Remock. And 12th is Buttriff and Thompson. Weber and Bittenbender have fallen to 13th, which kind of explains why Shea seemed frustrated when he rang that 10 pin.
Isn't Charlie Brown on TV today as well? Was
No.
he in the photo?
No.
I had somebody ask in the chat.
Charlie Brown is on the television show that Richard Teese is on.
Yes, he is on today. It's a doubleheader.
Oh, doubleheader.
Oh, there's two
Okay.
pictures. There we go.
Yep.
With
Doubleheader.
Marshall Kent, Tom Doherty, and I don't know that gentleman.
Richard Teese.
Richie Teese. He's a funny guy, man. I like being around Richie Teese.
So yeah, 3 bowlers that are on ESPN today are here bowling this event. That's pretty special.
Oh, good shot from Pepe. That was nice. That was nice. Here's Buttriff.
So I need to see this sheet of paper. I need to start drawing a line here. So currently right now, 12th position is at 802 over. Okay? So right now, what would you say is a safe amount of distance that we're probably going to see these bowlers later today? 100 pins with 3 to play?
If people keep shooting 550 all over the place, I no.
Well, Cummings and Helferstay are in 7th, and they're 868, and I would say that's not safe. That's doable. You can shoot a couple 4-0s, no problem.
We got to look at teams that are on the outside looking in. So Weber and Bittenbender are just 1 pin behind, but then it drops off.
It drops off a lot.
30 pins to 774 with Sanders and Cook. So right now from 14th position down to 18th position is kind of the bubble right now.
About Ogle and Loschetter. They started in about 24th today. They're already up to 16th.
Yeah, they're plus 750. So that's really going to be what we're going to keep an eye on as we move forward. Jones and Campfield, we can pretty much pencil in.
We can pencil them in. We can.
Cleveland and Sweet are having another solid game.
Yeah, we can pencil them in.
Let's see. Oh, somebody's got the front 8 down there.
Yeah, that
looks like Mr. Madsen.
Yep. Jason Schaefer missed a single pin last frame.
Schaefer and Madsen are in third.
Yeah.
Bowling a big game.
So they'll.
So 1, 2, 3 looking pretty good right now. That we'll be seeing them for 12 games of extended play later this afternoon.
Yeah. The team that was in 4th is now in 13th. So the team that was in 4th to start the day after 2 games has dropped to 14th. So obviously it's doable.
Look at the scores over here.
I know.
On 37 and 8. Look at this. I don't know where I've been all weekend. I know the scores have been like this all weekend, but man, I'm just looking up there. I'm just like, geez.
A lot of strikes.
I just can't believe it.
Same, well, other than Remock, 33 and 34, pretty good.
Give Andrew Orff a little airtime.
Yeah, we got the Orff right in front of us, man.
And
they're
John
bowling a good game,
Bogacki bowling with Tom Partle.
A couple of locals.
Yeah, and
two couples of locals.
They're in 10th right now at plus 838. So
it was good to see 9 Metro East bowlers make the cut.
Matt McNeil is getting into it.
Didn't think we'd have that many for after Friday night, but didn't know the scores would drop so much. But plenty of St. Louis bowlers too.
Look at the scores for McNeil and Pepe right now.
Yeah,
not bad.
And you got Robert Hammond with 260 left and Remock with 240 left. And there's just A.J. Rice over there with his hat on backwards throwing some strikes.
They're going to have a good game, too.
He's got 79 with just a fill shot left.
490.
Holloman can shoot 38.
Madsen's got front 9. Remock's got to get something going here.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Gosh.
Let's look at that one more time. Take a look at this 8-pin Mike Ramoclis. Look at this. And watch when he turns around.
It wiggled.
Oh.
Just laughed at him. It wiggled. My goodness.
Fidel Marchina here in the chat says, McNeil's post-shot reactions are fun to watch. Couldn't agree more with you. And the scores are updated on Inside Bowling.
Hold on. We have a chance for 600. Kevin Williams just sent me a Matt Ogle and Chris Loschetter both have the front 9.
Where's this at?
Lanes 21 and 22.
I'm going to try to cover it. I'll be right back.
Okay. I think we just saw Ogle just throw his first one in the 10th, I think. That was your pick, Lee.
Yeah.
That was your pick coming at him.
Madsen has the front 9. Rice finished for 279.
Yeah.
Cleveland's got his fill shot left for 47. Thompson shoots 44. Somebody's got 290 left on 35, 39 and 40.
Yeah.
That would be Miles of Smiles himself,
Yeah,
Jeremy Boyer.
All right, him and Roy Adams.
Roy
what does Roy got
He can
left?
shoot 230.
Well, they're
231.
231. The team they're bowling with.
Lazorchek and
yeah,
him. That guy.
Guy from Indiana.
Craig Lamont. Bittenbender shot 36.
Yeah,
Pete
Pete's gonna shoot
Weber.
250.
Throw one more
It's
strike.
not a bad game. They're going to shoot 490. They're one spot out of the number.
If
you lose pins, it's not going to be by many.
This is as good or better than the scoring pace we saw Friday night early.
Yeah, but it's also the teams that bowled the best out of qualifying.
But,
so it's the cream of the crop.
But there's now 550s everywhere.
Oh, yeah, I know, exactly.
We didn't have that Friday night, even with the best teams.
The lanes are. This is for 300. So Matt Ogle right now for 300.
Got it.
All right. So now Loschetter has the front 9. Okay, cool. All right. Okay, so where are they at in the standings?
They started the day in 24th.
They're in 16th, so they're definitely in the money, or not in the money, but close. So 750 over. The number is 802. So they're 50 back. They're 52 pins back, and they're going to shoot 600, which I would say the scoring pace for 12th is probably be like 485, 490. So they're going to gain 100 on the number, I would assume. So they're going to go from being 50 out to 50 in, and they had to be perfect to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jason Schaefer shot 226. Madsen has the front 9.
Here we go. Look pretty good. There we go.
Oh.
All right. 10. Gives it a little smile.
Yeah. Buttriff 58. Thompson
shot
44.
They shot 502.
And Cleveland Sweet say, eh.
Yep.
So that's 46 for Cleveland and
So they
80
shot
for Sweet.
526. Peppy up here. Yeah, look at that. Well, we've talked about it. Can it happen? We're 2 shots away from it happening. We're relying on Chris Loschetter.
They're going to rely on somebody. You can do far worse.
Yeah, I like this. I like our chances. I like our chances. All right, so Pete and Shea are going to have 482.
They're going to lose.
Who did they bowl with?
Oh, not enough
Rice and Holloman.
for Loschetter.
Yeah, they're bowling with Rice and Holloman.
No,
5-pin?
a 5-pin.
Wow. Wow.
Going to shoot 589 with a 5-pin.
He's not going to live that one down.
Nope.
Nope. Definitely not living that one down.
I think we can get Loschetter a Christmas present, a jersey with a 5-pin on the back.
Derek Madsen just shot 300 as well. So they shot
526.
526. Damn, that's what Cleveland and Sweet shot. What did the leader shoot? Can you tell? Rice and Holloman at 517.
Jones and Campfield shot 443.
Oh, wow, okay. So we have Orf and Orf finishing up right here. They're going to get to be like 460.
That's no good right now.
No, that's not good right now. Everyone's shooting 500. Looks like Jen Helverstay at 260. Nothing new there. Helverstay is going to shoot 190. Ugh. So they're going to get to like 460. McNeil and Pepe are going to shoot 5-0 probably. Looks like 463 for the Orfs, which is not great. I don't know what Gohagen and Horns had. Bogaki Pardal had 451. Oh. My man Chris Prather coming up to the booth.
483.
483, yeah.
So that's like almost par.
So Hammond and Remocklis are going to shoot 434. Ugh.
Whereas McNeil and Pepe shoot 524.
Yeah. So they're going to shoot 589.
No, he shot 524. Is that
no,
moving?
Ogle and Loschetter. Sorry,
Okay.
I didn't.
That's
that
a lot.
clear. Yeah. And they were in 16th, so they're going to go in.
2 games left.
2 games left.
Did you guys call the 589? Did you see it up on the screen?
I saw it. I was running scores when it actually happened, so I wasn't like, oh, it's a 5-pin. But so the ball just came in light, and it just 5-pin stands.
It's just Loschetter throwing it hard.
Well, the first one almost 5-pinned, or at least the first one was kind of the same deal. That's pretty cool.
2 more to go.
Yeah, scores aren't low.
This is camera bumping time.
Well, you have people dropping 50-pound bags of bowling balls right next to us.
Yeah, but they did it all day yesterday and the day before, and it didn't happen.
They just don't care. They don't care. They don't care about us.
All right. Well, looks like first little bit of action we're going to have might just be right in front of us.
Our leaders are on 37-8 now,
Yeah.
Mike.
You know, Bidwell and Prather came in at 34th place, and they're up to 27th after 2 games. They're only 200 pins back. So if they shot a 580 last game, then they could be like 130 back.
There they are, matching outfits again today.
Yep.
It was the tie-dye look yesterday.
Ooh. I think he was excited about that.
We are still waiting on players to move in.
Jim Hagemeyer, can he get a camera in the bar? That makes me laugh. All right.
Hey, Devin, down in front.
Yeah, no kidding.
Well, Devin's got a great look at Chris Prather stoning a 9, but the camera didn't. Mike, you're on my court there.
Well, we get to watch the leaders.
We do.
That's pretty cool.
John, you missed the Mitch Beasley. He was in the booth earlier.
Twice.
Yeah.
Johnson and Barta are making a run. They're up to 21st. What they qualify? 30th?
Maybe a little higher than that, but not much. You got the sheet.
Oh, they got the sheet. 29th.
That's a little higher than 30th.
That's higher than 21st that they're in now.
Jason Schaefer and Derek Madsen.
Derek just shot 300.
Yes, he did. I've never seen these two guys bowl, Jones and Campfield. I had to go check them out this morning.
They both have multiple titles in the Sunday Classic Series that Joe Labatt runs down in Heron.
Really?
And parts of southern Illinois around there.
Yeah, look at that.
A little fast for a 3-pin
Yeah.
for Jones.
That's been a friendly pair. There'll be some high scores on it. Watch Mikhail Holloman crush a 10-pin right there.
Yeah, hey, Tara, I agree with you.
We've got mute buttons.
It's early. I don't know about Sanders and Cook.
Oh.
Couldn't see him.
Got it to go. And a smile for Madsen after tripping out the 7 of the 7-10.
There's a Ryan Zager sighting.
Yeah.
Over on 36.
What do you think? Jones and Campfield, can they win it? Think they can pull it off?
Sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We're up over 100 likes now. We certainly appreciate it. 451 viewers here at the 2017 Hammer Holiday Doubles here in Fairview Heights, Illinois at St. Clair Bowl. I'm Mike Flanagan, joined by Lee Boudouris and Brad Miller today.
And yesterday. And the day before that. But not tomorrow.
Game 4 of 5. We'll have one more for you. Then we will come back at just around noontime, I would guess, for your 12 games of round robin match play. It'll take about 6 hours.
It's going to be cool.
So it'll end around 6 o'clock tonight.
It's going to be really cool.
Hello, John McLaughlin, Irish Pogie. Doing well today. How are you, sir? And good morning to George M. from Tucson, Arizona. Derek Madsen is wearing the Gary Helferstay logo.
Yeah, cool.
And to those that don't know, which I'm sure many people that are watching don't know, Gary Helferstay was an extremely good local bowler. Really good young talent. I grew up bowling with Gary
Great guy too.
Yeah, everybody loved Gary, and lost his life just about it's going on 2 years. 2 years now. I remember I was actually painting my garage in Utah.
When you got the news?
And I got 2 text messages, and then I immediately got a phone call. Jason Davis called me. And I almost fell off the ladder.
Really? Total surprise?
Yeah, I couldn't believe it.
I couldn't either.
So, a lot of people are, there's a Gary Helferstay scholarship fund in the St. Louis area. He was an awesome youth bowler, probably the most accomplished youth bowling career in all of St. in the history of St. Louis bowling. So
really straight guy too. Like threw it hard.
Yep.
Well, open it. Tell us what you get. Matt Ogle shot 300.
Yeah, he did, and he's opening a present here, but we got the camera moved around.
He carried a 5-pin,
he has
unlike his partner.
Mr. Coffee.
Nice. I need that. Will you go plug it in?
Nice job, Matt Ogle, and see if maybe Low Shutter can carry a 5-pin with that Mr. Coffee.
Yeah, I like the twirl.
Hey, Low Shutter, nice 5-pin.
I'm glad you guys got that on camera.
Yeah.
I'm happy about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just cements my legacy right there.
Well, we talked about earlier that you were throwing it so straight today. We were talking about earlier how you were throwing it so straight today, and your ball, instead of driving into the 8-pin, you're actually playing the pin action going straight. It's like deflecting into the 9. So that's why you left the 5-pin. It just But hey, good run. Keep it going, guys. All right. So anyway, just to tie up this Gary Helferstay thing, Gary's dad is in the chat watching today, cheering on Jen. And just a great family, and we dearly miss Gary. And
yep,
if you see a GH symbol on shirts,
there is
exactly
there is an upcoming tournament to raise money for that fund.
Yeah. Oh, there is.
It is on Martin Luther King Day weekend.
Okay.
At Concord Bowl, St. Louis, South County. I'm going to pull it up here because I said I was interested. I believe there's qualifying on Saturday. And then, well, where's my events? Here we go. I'll get you all the details here.
We've got our all-female team here, and somebody bumped the camera again, so now you can't see the scores. But Ashley Cole and Devira Buckley.
So it's not that weekend. It's the weekend after. Qualifying's on Saturday, January 20th. At 9 or
it's on Gary's birthday, by the way.
Okay.
January 20th.
That's cool.
So it's the qualifying's at 9 or I think 3. Here we go, with some sort of finals on Sunday. So it's called Gary Garry Helferstay HELFERSTAY Memorial Tough Guy Tournament. It's on Facebook. And you'll find it.
I really want this all-woman team to make a run. They don't look like they're the happiest of people at the moment. So
now, which one are you talking about? They're both right here.
The Devira and Ashley.
Okay. Because Liz and Adam are right next door.
But they're up to 19th. I mean, you never know. You never know.
It's not like everybody from 13th to 34th gets the same amount of money. The more you move up,
definitely.
If you move up from 30th to 18th, I mean that's still a nice extra Christmas fund deposit.
I stepped away, and I don't know if you guys talked about this or not, but just to button up this Gary Helferstay thing, the main part of the story that I believe we missed to convey to the viewers at home is Gary lost his life at a very early age.
Yeah.
He was 38 years old.
Took everyone by surprise.
Yeah, so that was the shocker there, and it's great to see Gary's dad in the chat. You know, Mr. Helferstay ran youth tournaments in town with Mr. Klein and Mr. Kuhn, I believe, as well.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's just kind of going back in the history of St. Louis.
Yeah,
shout out to Gary.
We just took care of pitching the tournament at Concord, and there was something else I was going to say. Jim Hankemeyer says we could stream it. Well, if I bowl it, it's going to be tough to do both.
Yeah. No, you can
As
do it.
in really hard.
Just bowl, and then in between shots, come back and talk. Move the camera as you move lanes. It's not that hard. You can do
And
it.
just stream me.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how all this started.
Yeah.
And John Irish Pogge in the chat. He's a YouTube sensation. He's a YouTube pioneer. He started uploading all the old PBA telecasts amongst other telecasts, PWBA and other telecasts that he had on YouTube. I would say probably 7, 8, 9 years ago.
Really?
He was one of the originators of uploading bowling content, and he's in the chat today. So kind of a bowling celebrity in his own right. He helped pave the way for many of us to be able to keep watching bowling on YouTube.
Yep.
Which is pretty cool.
Yep, that is cool.
2007, 10 years. Thank you.
Oh.
We'll bring in our split screen just because we got so much going on here. I know everybody wants to watch as much bowling as possible.
We have the leaders on the right side of the screen. And the left side of the screen is the two teams that came in toward the bottom of the Cashiers.
But we will have some Bessie sightings, Brad.
Oh, yeah.
Dan Farish has Bessie alive and well.
Awesome.
I don't know if you can hear me, but.
So on the left side of the screen, you got Ashley Cole and Devere Buckley with Daniel Farish and his partner. I don't know. Who's his partner? On the sheet it says Preston, but my guess is Tyler Preston. That's his name. For the spare there. All right, Ashley Cole with the spare. You know, it's cool to see, like, in a tournament that's so high scoring, so many good bowlers. These guys just, they strike so much. And for two women to come in thinking they can compete, and they do. You know, they come in and make the cut. It's really awesome. Now, if only they could win. If only they could bowl Pete Weber and Shea Bittenbender in lanes 37 and 38 for the final. Daniel Farish is two-handing it. He is no longer throwing it normal.
Can we open it here?
Yeah, but we don't have the camera turned around anymore.
Well, we can still describe it with words.
What did you get?
Derek Madsen. Sure. Derek Madsen. Kim's going to get this on video, but Derek got a
What did you get?
Coffee mug.
Nice. I need one of those.
There you go.
10 pin there. Ashley Cole going up on the left lane. She starts out spare. Looking to get something going.
Rice and Holloman have another good game going on 39 and 40. Shea's having a rough start. Pete's got 4 bagger, 9 spare strike.
So I just got notified that Devere Buckley has won this tournament before.
Yep.
Yeah, I talked about that on the broadcast.
Yep, shows how much I listen.
She won with Terry Jones.
Yeah, that's cool. That's really cool.
Like to congratulate Terry Jones. He bowled a 300 this morning at Bel Air.
Did you really?
Game 2.
Grinder, man. It was a grinder.
That put him into 4th place.
Smith and Zaga are off to a good start this game, except they're just, I think they're too far away to get there. Oh, wow. Almost with the spare of the 5-7.
Devin Bidwell in front of us here.
Yeah.
It's a big day of bowling
It is.
in the state of Illinois. We got us here. We've got the Redemption Tournament at Bel Air. Metro East 700 Club is at Alton. There's 78 bowlers for the match play tournament in Springfield. And Woody Dem is running a boot hill this morning.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a lot of bowling.
Every bowler in Illinois is bowling today. That's what we like to see.
Boy, we've got a lot of cool stuff going on here. First of all, we've surpassed 500 viewers, concurrent viewers watching. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in and watching bowling today and spending a little bit of time with us. We really appreciate the time here, very, very much so. The next thing that has been said in here in the chat, Don Erickson just sent a beautiful shout out to all of us that are on YouTube and provide bowling content. He says, in the presence of greatness, not many people have done more than you guys to preserve bowling for posterity. Both channels, Irish Pogie and Inside Bowling, are amazing. Thank you for all you folks do.
Yeah, cool.
Thank you very much, Don Erickson, for that.
Mike, if you want to move us over to 35 and 6. I did not fly cloud Ryan Zagar. He's got the front 7.
Yeah, that was for 7. His partner Riley Smith has 279.
Devin Bidwell has 249. Chris Prather has 290. And the way that they're approaching the lanes right now is a little bit different than what we've been seeing, as they are going around the world here.
Yep.
With slow ball speed, and it's looking pretty good. Devin Bidwell's on a double. A little light there for 2-8. We got standings after 3.
Coming this way.
We do.
Here we go. After 3 games, Jones and Canfield still lead at 11:08. Cleveland Sweet, 1,053. Schaefer and Madsen, 1,029. Rice and Howland, 1,015. McNeil and Pepe, 994. Bober and Blake, 950.
Look at that.
Orff, 945. Ogle and Lowshetter have moved from 24th to 8th in 3 games because 589 does that. Gohagen and Horns are in 9th. Cummings and Helfer stay in 10th. Bogacki and Partle are 11th, 921. The cut line at the moment, Buttriff and Thompson at 904. Weber and Bittenbender need to make up 21. Hammond and Romoculus need to make up 64. Lamont and Lazarchuk need to make up 90.
So here's Zager. He's got the front 7. And Prather over on the right lane has spare 6-bagger.
So give it the nice little twirl.
So these guys are still in, unfortunately, 34th. But this is a big game here.
Chicks dig the big wheel.
They could easily move up 6 to 10 spots.
Oh, yeah.
This game.
Yeah.
Sanders and Cook are in 17th. Bolds and Brewer. They're only 107 back. I mean, it's not undoable. Flanagan and Taylor 19th. Johnson Barden 20th.
So Jason Schaefer and Derek Madsen are bowling a good game this game as well. Looks like they caught some ground on the leaders last game. Looks like they caught 80. They were 160 back, so they're only 80 back. And they're I mean, they got a chance to gain 80 this game. So Derek Madsen and Jason Schaefer battling the lead.
And the way
oh, wow. Then Derek Madsen just goes up there and tickles the 7-pin.
And with these guys right next to each other for for this entire block, I mean, they're in their own little world right now. These 4 to 6 teams.
Oh, yeah.
They don't care about the cut line because they're all in it.
Yeah.
By a lot.
They're chasing for the lead, man.
So their match play is essentially started.
Yeah. Yep.
Sorry. Sorry. I'm hurting.
Murphy and Williams are in 26th.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. Like, the leaders are bowling on the same pairs, and, you know, they're not even thinking about the cut. And the leaders are probably going to change like 4 or 5 different times by the time we crown a champion. It doesn't look like there's just going to be a runaway winner.
Not with 579 out there all over the place.
No, I mean, Madsen and Schaefer can take the lead right now. Look at that.
Jones goes church. Schaefer makes it a 5-bagger.
It's like you can be leading by 170 and shoot 400, and now there's a team that could catch you in one game.
And then match play, there's 30 bonus spins for every game.
Yeah,
so
it's going to get crazy, man. We're going to see a lot of lead changes.
Not to say that Jones and, oh boy, another 7-10, this time for Prather. Not that, Jones and Canfield can't win.
No,
of course they can.
They can certainly win. Any team that can distance themselves from second.
Madsen
170
going to try and
pins.
roll it. Yes, sir.
Most certainly can win the tournament.
I think Derek needs to make a 3/4 of a board move left.
I'm not sure that's in his repertoire.
Of course it is.
They're on a roll, man.
Irish Pogey says you need coffee. Are you out? They'll get you more.
No, I don't need coffee. I'm good.
I mean, Irish Pogey says you do. So
I need match play. That's what I need. I need Ramoculus to make match play.
They're in 14. I'm saying there's a chance.
So Shea and Pete down here to our right. Shea started off the game really poorly.
Zagar front 9. Smith hasn't missed for a while either.
And then throws the last 6 for 228, and then Pete's got 279 going. So that's a big bail. Shea threw the last 6 for 228. That's big. Especially when they're just one spot out of the number. They're 21 back, right?
About that. Because, the team that's right, that they're trailing, they're 3 pairs away. They might not.
All right, we got Riley Smith up here. He can shoot 279, so this is the first one in the 10th frame. He can go out for 279, and his partner Ryan Zagar His partner Ryan Zagar has the front 9, so they can shoot 579. Now, granted, they are in 34th place, or at least they were on my sheet. They still are. Okay, so, but hey, still 579. You're still going to gain 5 or 6 spots.
Maybe more than that.
Maybe more than that.
I mean, that would put him at about plus 710. It's possible he could gain more.
Right.
Still pretty cool.
No, definitely.
Still Christmas presents left.
It's one of the highest games of the tournament. What is the highest game? Oh, 580, 589.
589.
Yeah, that's
with a nickel in the middle.
That was our chance, man. That was our chance.
I'm going to go out on a limb for you, Brad.
What's that?
We will have another chance.
Really?
I'm not going to say it's going to happen.
After how many frames? After 3 frames?
No.
Well, yeah.
Like at least 7.
Okay.
Somebody before we're done today will have the front 14.
Both? Okay. I can get behind that. That's probably going to happen. Especially when we get down to the top 12. It's going to be a lot quicker pace. It's going to be the who-who of teams bowling. Look at that.
They don't look like they're in last.
No, man, they're motivated. That's good. Never give up.
Are you saying that because Zagar's got a motive shirt on?
He's really motivated.
Your use of bowling puns without thinking of them is exceptional.
I don't catch them. Derek Madsen just missed there, but that's okay. His partner's got 79 going. Riley Smith here is the last one of the 10th. Going to seal it up for 270, gets it in, wiggles, 277. Good game, Riley. Pretty good. And then Ryan Zagar here. You think he's going to do it? What do you think, Mike? What's the prediction? What's this one going to be? High flush, light, mixer?
I don't like how many boards he's covering.
He does.
I do.
I don't know. 4-pin, 10-pin type situation here, maybe.
Oh, the cloud got him. Mike's lack of confidence.
Man, he's a Debbie Downer today, man.
I don't like him covering that many boards.
Everyone has a front something. Mike's, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Got the front 17. Oh well, that's a lot of strikes. And
Man, all 9 of those were 10 back. This 10th one, just not sure, man. I'm just.
You know, there's a puddle in the middle and they're dry outside, and he's covering a lot of boards. For him to do that 9 times in a row is pretty fantastic. To do it 10 is impossible. 2-8.
Yep. Still a good game, though.
Well, you know, he's still got good hair.
Good hair.
That, you know, that's a good thing.
Yep. He's still got a strike here on a fill shot to beat Riley.
Yeah. Shoot, 277 be a low man.
That is hilarious.
The 33 and 34 pair, Ashley and Navarra, they're behind a few frames. Oh, and Chris Prather almost just threw it in the gutter. Wow. Schaefer's going to clean up the 2-pin. He's going to be in there for 258. Derek Madsen's got 260 off the sheet. It looks like they're going to take the lead. So the leaders are going to shoot 400, more than likely. They're going to shoot 120, so they're going to gain 120. So, yeah, they should be taking the lead. Just like that.
Let me see the standings after 3.
How about that? So that you're leading the tournament by 180 or 160. You shoot You shoot 443 and then 4-0, and you are no longer leading. Shake that off.
So really what we need to keep an eye on is what Weber and Bittenbender's doing.
Well,
Ramoclis and Hammond.
486 for Pete and Shea.
Remock and Hammond. It looks like Hammond shot 267. Remock can shoot 230. Matt McNeil has the front 9, and partner Anthony Pepe shoots 230. So McNeil and Pepe are going to be in the 5 teens to 530. Hammond and Remock can strike out for 5-0, 5-teen. We got some good scores to the pair to the right of that. That's the Bogacki and Partle with the Orfs. It looks like the Orfs are probably going to shoot like 440. And then Bogacki and Partle are going to shoot 520. Maybe a little more than that. So Bogacki, Partle, where are they? Because they're going to shoot like 530.
They're in 11th.
They're in 11th. Yeah, that's
good,
big.
Good time for 530.
Yeah, no kidding. Butcherf and Thompson, I can't see.
I just got a text from a friend of mine, Nick Andrews. Said, you guys got 500 people watching your broadcast today. That's pretty good.
Yeah, thank you for tuning in.
Impressive.
It's a nice, enjoyable Sunday. Sundays are for bowling.
That's what the commercials taught us.
I mean, yeah, there's that one thing called like the NFL, and you know,
who cares?
I will say though that another reason why our viewership has been going up is not only because I'm broadcasting.
Well,
it's my voice.
That's debatable.
But
we can argue that.
But people are subscribing to the channel and they get notifications when we're live.
Yeah. Yep.
Which is a great opportunity. I'm sure not all 532 watching right now are subscribed. And I bet all 532 also don't have the YouTube app on their phone. You should get the YouTube app on your phone. It's an awesome app.
You can follow the people you want, and you should get notified when they come out with a video.
Yes.
And you don't have to watch it immediately. You can watch it later on tonight before bed. It just notifies you.
So if you wouldn't mind, give us a subscribe. We certainly would appreciate that. We're trying to get to 10,000 subscribers. We've been growing all weekend, and we are currently at 9,127 subscribers on our channel. We also have been pumping other people's channels, and this is a good opportunity for you as we're getting ready to come down Game 4 and go into Game number 5. I'm going to post a link here in the chat. You should go subscribe to Brad and Kyle's channel.
Yeah, you guys will be fine.
And if you enjoy bowling, if you're kind of curious about the lifestyle, Kyle and I just kind of try and record our experiences and try and be funny and just kind of create good content that makes bowling look cool, and we have a lot of fun with it. So yeah, give it a shot.
So what are you guys going to do for your 300th subscriber?
300th.
You're almost there.
We'll hire you. You can edit all the video for us.
There you go.
Yeah. It pays well.
Brad and Kyle are at 294 right now, subscribers. Channel's been out for a couple months.
Yeah. It's kind of hard to get it going though, because you got to get your content. You got to get enough content. You got to know how to edit the video. You got to know how to do Photoshop. You got to know all these things that maybe Kyle and I didn't necessarily know how to do very well at the beginning, but we're learning. We're really enjoying the process and proud of the content that we're putting out. So. All right, so it looks like Game 4 is done for the most part. Most people are moving on. The leaders are moving away from us.
Kim has moved towards us.
But if it's a big enough jump, if they go to Game 5 at a big enough jump, we'll get some guys that should be close to the number. So this might work out perfect. Hopefully they jump like 10 pairs.
Thanks to the new subscribers that are just subscribed to our YouTube channel. Much appreciated.
Yeah. What's Mike going to do for his 10,000th subscriber?
That's really the question.
I thought it was the dance-off with Zeke Bate.
I mean, that's a milestone, man.
It is, 10,000.
Yeah, that's big.
We want to get to 100,000.
That means 100,000. 100,000 subscribers following whatever the heck you do.
Brad and Kyle up to 296.
That's
Brad and
pretty
Kyle's
cool.
channel are only 4 subs away
From 300.
from 300, which is an iconic number.
It is. It in the game of bowling. I just want to appreciate everyone that's taking the time to go to the channel. It's been a lot of fun. Hopefully you'll enjoy it. All right, so we know we're going to be close to Kyle Williams, Casey Murphy. They're currently in 26th, probably a little bit too far to get to the
here's trouble.
prestigious. Well, we're going to get to watch Low Shutter and Ogle. Nice. Ashley Cole here up in the 10th frame. Yeah, good shot. Yeah, that's frustrating. It's not hard to do that. It's not hard to leave a 10 pin, and it can cost you so many pins.
Travis Hendrickson wants to know, where can I get the final standing after the 5-game block? InsideBowling.com. Click on the link we have at the top, and then when you come into the next screen down below the stream and the chat, you'll see an event information tab available for you to click on, and you'll be able to see the standings.
Was that actually you? Yeah. You really did that? Yeah, it took 3 or 4 in a row.
Yeah, George. Brad and Kyle at 298 subs.
298.
2
away.
Inside Bowling keeps climbing. We're at 91.34. Thank you, everybody, for these
Nice.
subs. And I'm sorry that we keep wanting to do that, but that's the one thing we get out of this is, you know, the ads and stuff add up.
Yeah,
Pun intended.
for sure.
But like we even had to buy like a new soundboard, and I know our volume is a little soft, but we developed a really bad hum, and I'd rather it be soft with no hum that then when I archive it later, I can up the decibels by like 10 decibels, and then it'll come through just fine.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
if you have headphones, you put headphones in, you can hear us loud and clear.
Brad and Kyle work together. Why did I bowl together? Well, we do. We bowl together all the time, actually. Majority of the bowling tournaments I bowl, I generally bowl with Kyle. But this one in particular, I've been bowling it probably before Kyle started bowling it. In his first year, he bowled with Tim Barrett. Tim Barrett usually bowls with Shay in doubles events, but Shay bowls with Pete. It's kind of the one doubles tournament they bowl together every year, and so Tim and Kyle bowl, and I usually bowl with John Brocklin. John and I love bowling this event together. We just decided not to do it this year. So John's been kind of my guy for this tournament. We have a lot of fun. We necessarily haven't bowled very good in it, but yeah.
Brad and Kyle are now up to
305.
305 subs.
Yeah.
I'm going to invoice Sherman
Cool.
for that. Not you, Brad, just Sherman. I'm going to invoice him. That's awesome. That's awesome.
And we tried doing these vlogs. The first couple videos we ever put together, the reason we ever started a YouTube channel in general was to vlog. We just wanted to, like, you know, we were using our phones to begin with and not even turning it sideways. So there's, like, black, you know, lines on the side of the screen. It doesn't fit very well. And we didn't know what we were doing. We just wanted to capture video. And then we started to learn how to edit. And then we've put together a couple cool videos that we think were all right. And then coming up, we posted like a little trailer of the footage we got coming up. We got to sit down with some of the PBA players at the World Series this year, and we just talked to them. And we just asked them about their life and stuff. And so that was a really cool experience. And we're almost done editing all that footage, and we'll start releasing that video footage here soon. So we have no idea what we're going to do in the future. We're just going to try and just be us, and I don't know, maybe one day someone will watch our videos and want to become a bowler. That's ultimately the goal. So anyway, thank you for subscribing.
So this is it. Last game of the Cashiers round.
And Loesch is still playing straight. Look at that. Let's get it over here. Okay, well, we have Mike's prediction early this morning. We have Griffin and Rosenberg, and it doesn't look like they have lived up to your expectations, Michael.
I know it. That's okay, though.
That's okay. We have Matt Ogle and Chris Loesch.
Yep. They're crossing with John Flanagan and Andy Mank, and I gave.
You said they went to 8th, right?
They're in 8th. Yep. I gave my friend here, Andy Mank, too much credit earlier.
Why?
He posted in the chat that he took the 349 off the rack, and I figured that wasn't actually him, but it was, and he did.
How's that possible?
Stuck in his hand, he got the 3-9 out. 9 came out of the back, knocked only the 4. And so it cost him 500.
He took the 3-9 out of the rack?
And a 4.
So he went high?
Well, he missed the head pin right.
He missed the head pin right, took just the 3-9.
Yeah. And the 9 came out of the back and got the 4.
Really? That's possible?
Apparently.
Wow.
I mean, 900 is possible. He did that too. I mean, he's probably the only person in the history of the world to shoot a 900 series and to knock the 349 only out of the rack.
He's just an amazing dude. All right, so who's the team bowling with Ogle and Chris?
That's the ones we just talked about.
Okay.
Flanagan and Mank are in 25th after that 3 count. Loesch is still playing straight, Mike. It still looks good.
I've done Griffin on the right side of your screen.
Oh.
Not bad, not bad.
I mean, if they had a big game last game, they go off the page. I mean, I suppose.
Off the page sounds pretty good.
Off the page.
Another bowling term.
Oh. I always say sheet.
I say sheet.
But
sheet,
I like,
page,
I like
whatever.
off the page. Orlando, thank you for subscribing, sir. Much appreciated.
There's so many different regional changes to the bowling vernacular that it's hard to keep up sometimes.
That's it's never fun leaving an 8-pin, but when scores are super duper high, it's
a literal head scratcher.
Yeah, it makes it even harder. Let's see these standings after 3.
312. Look at that.
What did Remock and Hammond shoot last game? Oh, yeah, probably like 490, 480.
Yeah, that's what we were looking at.
I'm really looking forward. I really hope the Orphs make it. That would be really cool. Making the top 12 at Holiday Doubles.
Yep.
First time bowling together.
Yep. Me as well. Ogle and Lowshutter. These guys are just, they came in with a plan today and have executed that plan to the fullest potential.
That's the Central Region guys, man. That Central Region's tough. That Ohio, Indianapolis, Detroit. Yeah, there's some good bowlers in that area. We haven't seen anything. Hester and Flora, they're bowling with Sanders and Cook. It doesn't look like. I mean, they realistically have a chance. They're 100 back with 2 to go. I don't know what they bowled last game. But that was your guarantee, Mike. Sanders and Cook.
It was my guarantee.
It was.
That was my guaranteed team to make it in.
Yep. That's a solid choice, though. There aren't many people bowling better than Matt Sanders right now.
Kenny Seymour, I'm not sure how Pete's bowling this game.
We can't see.
Kenny, wish you were here, buddy.
Yeah. Matt Ogle up here. Wow. I don't know what they bowled last game, but they were in 8th place going into last game. And, I mean, if you're in 8th place and you shoot 4-0, you're probably not going to be in the cut anymore. So anything is possible. See if we can get some standings out here pretty soon.
Yeah, we should have them very, very quickly. And then the standings will fly out later today when we only have 12.
Oh, it's going to be awesome.
Larry Hargrove's here running the scores, so be a few minutes, but
Right in front of us are the Barnwells. So is that father-son, I assume?
I believe so.
That's cool. I always like to see the family team up.
But there are 3 Barnwells who made it.
Yeah, I know. So are they all? Obviously, they're all related, I assume.
I think so.
It's kind of like Flanagan. All Flanagans are related.
Yeah,
as well.
right. And spelled the same.
Good shot there by Aldridge.
Just think how many people Brad's related to.
It's true.
Lots of Millers.
There's a lot of Brad Millers out there. There's one that plays baseball. There's one that plays
Yep.
basketball. Like, I'm toast. If I ever want to look myself up on Google, I got to go to page like 312. What about you? What about you, Mike? If you type in Mike Flanagan into Google, what page? First one?
Me?
Yeah.
Father and 2 sons. There we go.
Sometimes I do want to let everybody know that I purchased MikeFlanagan.com, which was taken.
Was it?
Cost me like 700 bones.
Really?
Yeah.
So what? They had it and they sold it to you directly?
Yeah.
For $700.
Yeah.
And they knew you really wanted it, so they just.
Well, that's a cheap. $700 is cheap for a domain anymore.
Really?
You know, with one that's already taken. But yeah, I bought MikeFlanagan.com. I own it. And I hope one day when I'm this huge celebrity
be great.
that I own my own site. And I'll be like, that's the smartest thing I ever did.
You'll own your own yacht, and you can be like, Brad, come hang out with me for a week on a yacht.
Yeah, we're going to post all our photos on MikeFlanagan.com.
We're going to pop champagne. Be living the dream.
A lot of people don't know this as well, but if you go to OutsideBowling.com, I own that website as well.
No way.
Yes.
Yeah. He's owned OutsideBowling.com for years.
Yeah, go to everybody type it in OutsideBowling.com. Oh, wait a minute.
Site can't be reached.
It's not
fake.
it's not forwarding anymore, I guess. That's a Brian Burkhart thing. I got to talk to him about it. Anyway, we own OutsideBowling.com, and it points to InsideBowling.com, but he's done some web server update stuff. I haven't checked it in a while.
So how long did you...
I'll put my foot in my mouth on that one.
How long before How long did you have inside bowling before you thought to purchase outside bowling? Was it immediately like I'm going to start inside bowling and then purchase outside bowling?
No, we
or did it take a while?
we were in a chat one day, and I think somebody was just kind of being mean to our product, and somebody said, you guys should rename yourselves OutsideBowling.com, and I immediately went and bought the domain.
It just sounded good. Like
Well,
maybe one day that'll actually happen.
Oh, another 710.
Wow.
That's like the 36th one we've seen.
I also registered bowlingarguments.com. Takes you right to my website.
Why?
I think there's a group of people on Facebook that are known as the Bowling Arguments, and it's a weird group.
Yeah.
I'll just leave it at that.
All right.
And I was just like, you know what? If they ever want to go after me, I've got their website.
Covering your bases.
Yeah.
See, I'm not prepared like that. If anyone ever wanted to go after me, they can do whatever they want. Like, I'm defenseless. Like, yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah, Fidel here in the chat makes a good observation. How can Loschetter throw it that straight this late in the day? Well, it is only Game 5, but I get what you're saying. It's a high-volume house pattern. But so good that it has to be harder than what it looks like. And it is hard trying to fit it in there.
Yeah, it's easy to shoot 2-0. That's for sure. No one does it. I can't say no one. They do it.
So the entire first page of Google for my name is
You?
theory about me.
Nice.
Although it does say I can see my salary on Zoom info.
Yeah, definitely not me.
Good.
I don't think so.
All right, after 4 games, we do have a standings update. Schaefer and Madsen lead at 11-40. Just 6 pins behind is Jones and Campfield. 24 pins behind Jones and Campfield at 11-10 is McNeil and Pepe. Rice and Holloman are 4th at 10.87. At 10.82 and 5th is Cleveland and Sweet. In 6th is Bogacki and Partle at 10.58. At 10.55, you've got Ogle and Loschetter. They're in 7th. In 8th, Bober and Blake at 1,013. They're in 8th. 9th is Buttriff and Thompson at 9.99, tied with Orff and Orff.
Oh, come on.
So they're 9th and 10th. Gohagen and Horns, 991, sit 11th, and 12th is Cummings and Helferstay at 973. Weber and Bittenbender are only 4 pins behind.
And then it drops.
It drops 52 pins to Hammond and Ramoklis. So, what I need to do...
I figure I'll go roam.
You're going to do that?
Yep.
You want to get a headset in here?
And a standing sheet from them, and I'll be all rearing to go.
That would be great, Lee. That would be great. And here's your mic. Turn you down. Lee's going to go out and roam and get all that taken care of for us. Can we get one more of these for Lee? Thank you.
So who do we think is going to get in? Do we have any predictions on who's bumping out and who's getting in?
Yeah, and you can turn that down a little bit if it's a
so
little hardcore.
The number's 973.
Yes.
I would say the top 5 are guaranteed. I would probably even say Bogacki and Partle at 1058 are more than likely in. So what? Realistically, the number can get to 1070. We can just assume that everyone shoots 500 at the max.
Yeah, really what I'm looking at here is Schaefer and Madsen are definitely in. All these 1,100 teams are definitely in.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's Schaefer, Madsen, Jones, Campfield, McNeil, and Pepe.
And there's only 3 teams outside the cut that can get in because it drops off.
Okay.
Yeah.
But those 3 teams are probably going to have to shoot 500.
So, Lee, the first team we want to know about is the team on the outside looking in, which is Weber and Bittenbender. And then we also want to know Cummings and Helferstay.
Weber and Bittenbender were the exact same situation last year. Or maybe they were just on the inside looking out.
Can you hear me, guys? Okay.
Yep.
So Helferstay and Cummings are in the 5th frame. Jen can only shoot 220. Doesn't have a
Ooh.
strike yet.
It's not good.
Dave Cummings is strike open double.
That's not good.
Okay. And what about Weber and Bittenbender? They bowled 499. Weber and Bittenbender bowled 499.
Really?
So they are 1,068 plus 1,068. They were in 13th.
Dude,
Hammond and Ramoklis.
that's massive.
If we can get a Hammond and Ramoklis score, that would be great. Also, Gohagen and Horns. Right now,
So Robert and Mike are in the 7th frame.
okay,
Hammond has 97 in the 5th, strike in the 6th. Ramoklis spare, strike, spare, triple. So they've got 47 and 70 off the page.
It's going to be tough.
okay.
So that's not going to be enough because they can't even get around Weber.
No,
And
it's not enough. Lamond and Laser, if they have a huge game,
they need him.
They don't.
Okay.
all right, they don't.
So then
Johnson
that's-
and Barta, a huge game.
I have no idea where they're
All
at.
right, Sanders and Cook down there.
They need 600. Those teams need 600.
Sanders and Cook, Johnson and Barta are the two teams that would be nice to know. Oh, I've got eyes on Barta and Johnson right here.
What about Team Orf? They don't have much this game either, unfortunately.
Johnson and Bart only have 490.
Orf and Orf, what are they looking like?
So they can strike out for 18 and 14.
32 over, huh?
They're
Who?
going to start
Orf?
the 9th
Orf.
frame, yeah.
Yeah, they can get to 32, so that would put them at 1,031.
That is not good.
Lazarchek's team can only get to 46.
1,031 isn't awful because none of these teams can bowl 500.
I guess that's true.
They're in a safe number.
Bogacki and Partle are having a nice game. John can strike out for 57. Tom can strike out for 290.
Okay.
All right, so they're good. Sweet and Cleveland doing okay.
Yeah, they're good.
They're doing fine.
Rice and Holloman are doing fine.
Ogle and Loschetter are.
That's who we've been watching right here.
They're doing okay.
So our
They're going to shoot probably 440 or 450, so that's good. Bober and Blake,
yeah, Rice and Holloman shot 517.
nice.
I'll tell you what, it might come down to Cummings and Helferstay and the Orfs.
It looks like Gohagen and Horns have a.
So they're on 25 and 6. So
Mike.
Horns has. Hold, please. He just got 8 on his fill shot for 33. Gohagen can shoot 59.
Oh, that's pretty good.
All right, so they're good. We need an Orf, Cummings, Helferstay.
All right. Well, they're down here just a little bit.
So one of those teams is not getting in because Weber and Bittenbender went around both of them.
Yep, Weber and Bittenbender are going to be in the top 12.
So it's between Cummings and Helferstay and Orf and Orf. Orf and Orf.
So Andrew Orf is shooting a 10 pin. He can only shoot 198. Pops can only shoot 214.
Wow.
All right, and Cummings and Helferstay.
So there are a couple pairs down. Jen still hasn't struck.
They need 430.
So Jen can shoot 212. Cummings can shoot 47.
They're
They're only starting the 7th frame.
They need 30. They need 30 pins.
440. 440 gets them in. So they need to do a couple doubles.
Yeah, so Lee, if you can just keep us updated on the Helferstay, Cummings, and Orf, that's going to determine who's going to make this cut.
So by our calculation, Schaefer and Madsen in, Jones and Campfield, McNeil, Pepe, Rice, Holloman, Cleveland, Sweet all in.
Bogacki, Partle, Ogle, Loschetter, Bober, Blake, Buttriff, Thompson, all in.
Yep.
Gohagen, Horns in. Weber, Bittenbender in. That's 10.
Yep.
No,
That's
sorry,
11.
that's 11. And then it's going to, the 12th place spot's going to come down to Orf and Cummings and Helferstay.
Orf and Orf coming into the game were at plus 999. Cummings and Helferstay 973.
So they have to beat the Orfs by 27.
Yeah.
Yeah, 26 would be a tie.
And it's close.
26 pin differential.
Good shot there by Ogle.
Sanders and Cook would have needed basically 600.
Oh, Dave Cummings almost went pocket 8-10. He got the 10 out late.
Wow. That would have been.
That would have been brutal. That was on a strike, too.
Looks like Jimmy Cook's going to shoot 250. Sanders going to have 240.
The younger Orf just doubled in the 10th. That was a big double right there. On a spare, so he can shoot 198.
Okay. And Pops can still shoot 214.
That's correct.
So they can go out for 412. This is going to be, I think this is
So-
Big 10 frame for Pops.
So Helferstay can go off for 12 and 27.
12 and 27. So they get
12
to
and
41. So
39.
39.
So that means the Orfs hold their own destiny. Wait. 27, 12, and 41.
Do we have a final score for Andrew?
Helferstay and Cummings.
He's not done yet.
Every pin counts here.
Yeah. And it's way down at the other end of the building.
Yeah, no kidding.
So we cannot cover it.
Now, the mic almost gets there, but the camera won't.
Okay.
You can put Andrew Punch, so you can give him 198.
Okay.
You can give Cleveland and Sweet 450.
198 for Andrew.
Yep. Buttriff and Thompson 397.
Ooh.
397.
Hold on.
397, is that a final score?
Yes.
Yeah. That's out.
Well, hold on. It's not out. 996 for Thompson and Buttriff is their final score.
RO just left a 2-pin. Didn't like it at all.
Just a 2. So what's that put him at? 2-teen or?
194 spare strike.
So the Orfs are
going to be
lower than the Buttriff and Thompson.
Yep.
Partle and Bogacki 500 even.
What's Cummings and Helferstay got left?
So Jen just doubled.
She just doubled?
So she can still shoot 212. Cummings can still shoot 27. He's up in the 8th.
Oh, they still have 2 frames to go. Wow. This is so close.
Bober and Blake are bowling just fine. They'll be in.
So Gohagen and Horns are in at this point. No, sorry. I mean, Buttriff and Thompson are in. So it's still down between Orf and Cummings. And then Cummings needs...
They were at 973.
They need 420.
Well, we need an Orf final.
Well, one more fill shot to go.
And what can he bowl?
194.
So that's 8 under. So they're 91.
They would go to 991 Orfs.
So Cummings and Helferstay need 419.
RO's fill shot is a 7 count. So he'll
7
shoot
count.
left at 245. So he shot 191. The team shot 389.
389. So they go to 988. Makes things easier on Helferstay and Cummings.
Jen's up here on the 9th frame on the 24 on a double.
It's a big one. This is a big one. Look a little short.
Dead flush.
Wow.
Wow, this is crazy.
Yeah.
So the Orfs are at 988. Buttriff and Thompson are at 996.
It's looking like the Orfs are going to be first out.
Helferstay and Cummings, 973 coming into this game.
That was a big shot by
So what do
Jen.
they have to shoot, Mike?
416.
Yep.
Is in.
416 is in for them.
Cummings'
Dave, yeah,
ninth
right
frame
now.
is perfect.
Buried. That's
So
good.
they're both on doubles,
Yeah,
12
that's-
and 27
It's
off
looking
the
good
sheet.
for them.
And again, they need to go 17, well, 18. What is it? It's they were at 73, so 16. They need 416 is the number for them.
So if Jen doubles, that takes a lot of pressure off Dave, because she can get to 12 on her own.
Yeah, and we're
So
sorry
9
it's out of camera range.
The number is actually going to drop that game.
So Jen's
Can you
first
imagine
ball
that?
on the 10th, pulled it, got away with it, strike.
All right, that's good, right?
Puts her left hand in front of her face and says, "Wee." So that puts her in the 2-0s.
They need
But
416.
But if she doesn't strike, she makes Dave strike. And if she gets poor count, that makes Dave get strike better count.
This
She's-
is, this
dude,
is the
she's
only
been-
camera I have on it right here.
She's been so good.
Shot of the match right here. Gotta have this one. Makes it a lot easier. Through the face,
Didn't
big
look
4.
good, yeah.
No,
Big
got the
4.
7 out late.
Okay.
So if she fills 2, that's 198.
So Jen can bowl 198, which would mean Dave Cummings has to bowl.
218, which
That-
means he has to double.
He has to double. I
Dave
think-
Cummings has the double in the 10th.
And if he does it, we're going to see a little animation.
Yeah.
Jen fills
so,
her 2.
So Jen doesn't double.
198.
Dave Cummings is going to go up in the 10th frame and have to deliver 2 strikes to make the cut. If he doesn't, Rich Orff and Andrew Orff are the number.
Yeah.
And that's with the Buttriff and Thompson bowling 397, sub 400
Yeah.
on this house shot that's been so easy.
And the
Cummings
Orfs.
gets the first one to go.
And the Orfs.
First one went.
First one went, threw it hard, got it to mix.
Nice. Okay.
I wonder if
There it
they
is.
even know.
Yeah, they know.
I'm far enough behind them. They probably
They
can't
probably
hear
know.
me.
So Dave Cummings right now, you see him down there picking up his bowling ball. If he throws a strike,
Right.
they're in.
If not, they're out.
He's going to talk about this for a while.
Either way.
Here it
There's
goes.
the shot.
Some animation.
5 pin.
Oh, wow.
He just left a 5-pin.
Seriously?
Yeah. Threw it hard, didn't catch it, missed in, crossed
He-
about 13 instead
He even
of
gave
10.
it the fist pump.
So he's gonna bowl
So the Orfs are in.
216.
216.
216.
And she shot what?
198.
So they're out by a pin.
two pins, right?
2 pins.
You want me to go talk to RO here?
No, they'll be out by a pin. 'Cause
Yeah.
217 would
Yeah.
have tied.
Yeah.
That 198. I'm here with Rich Orff. Why you putting your shoes off?
Well, Bubba's upset. He thought I needed a double in a 10th, and that pair was so over under.
Well, you want me to give you some good news?
Well, you'd really make Bubba happy.
Well, you want to bring him over here?
Hey, Andrew. Lee wants to talk to you.
I don't want to talk.
So Rich Orff has no shoes on at the moment.
Okay.
So over there, Dave Cummings had to double to knock you guys out, and he didn't do it. So you're in 12th,
We think.
we think.
I don't believe it,
Yeah.
but that'd be great.
We've been doing this a long time.
Yeah,
And
and
Andrew's
this is all
smiling now.
unofficial. This is
It's unofficial, but
We haven't
we're
been
pretty
wrong
good
yet.
We're pretty good at math.
We hope you're right, Lee, because that last game for both of us.
What did
was
Hammond and
not
Ramachless have the last game?
I don't know.
good. Rack on that left flank
Because
was
we
absolutely
had
atrocious.
scratched them,
We
Missed the
scratched
ball
them,
one
but
time, then I shot
but the
190.
number went
That's all I
went
can say.
down.
9 counted every time. I had severe
Hey.
over under on 18.
Oh, well,
I
well
mean,
they didn't start off
4-9,
good. We
or
knocked
the
them out
next week
early.
and
Lee, can you hear us?
Lee, your mic's out.
I can hear you. Mike's having trouble. Yeah,
okay, so
they
Hammond
thought
and
they were
Ramakos
out.
Didn't shoot anything.
Andrew had his jacket on. Rich had his shoes off. They thought they were
Yeah,
out.
according to our numbers, and now it is so tight that
Okay.
there's no telling.
Hammond and Remock out.
Yeah. And they didn't need much to jump in with this number going down that much. Right now we have the unofficial number is 988. It went down.
No, it went up.
Well, yeah, it went up
15
pins.
That's
but,
it.
But they went backwards to that
Yeah.
number.
Yeah.
3 teams inside the cut number, all bowled sub 400.
It's crazy.
Can you believe that, Brad?
That's unbelievable. And the scores were higher
So you're
prior to
saying that Remock and Hammond might have a chance?
No, they don't.
They
No, they don't?
Could've.
Okay.
They only needed 460, though, or 470.
Yeah,
maybe.
not a lot. They didn't need a lot.
Wow.
That's crazy.
It's
All right.
amazing how that works, man.
It really is.
Pressure kind of clicks in. You get to throw it a little harder. Like, that doesn't surprise me that Dave's shot was just a little too hard. I mean, that's when pressure kicks in, man. Adrenaline starts going. Man, it's crazy.
Wow.
All right, well, thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, we're going to hang with you here for a few.
Hopefully you enjoyed that.
What's he saying about how long before?
They're going to be ready to go at 12:30.
Oh, in an hour. Okay.
So we have an hour.
We have
Come
an
back.
hour.
We promise you'll love the footage. The match play is going to be awesome. I can't wait.
I'm going to make a graphic match play.
Flanagan.
That, Brad, I oh my.
That was cool.
That was more like a radio broadcast because we didn't have coverage.
That's all right. Do what we can.
Wow.
Weber and Bittenbitter get in, though. That was my pick.
Yeah, and that story continues.
Come on in, Dave. Love to have you.
Wow. I'm waiting for an unofficial number or an official number. Our unofficial number is that these teams have made it in. Jason Schaefer and Derek Madsen. A couple of local lefties, a couple of really great guys.
Yep.
Just absolutely destroy things around here, and they're awesome. And the locals are leading.
Yeah, that's cool.
Jones and Campfield, McNeil and Pepe, Rice and Holloman, Cleveland and Sweet, Bogacki and Partle, Ogle and Lowshutter, Bober and Blake, Weber and Bittenbender, Buttriff and Thompson, Gohagen and Horns,
An Orf and Orf.
and Orf and Orf. Oof and oof.
Got a couple storylines still alive. We got the Orfs.
We got
Weber and Bittenbender.
Yep.
Cleveland and Sweet. Man, rooting for him.
Collinsville, Illinois.
Yeah, a couple of locals. Man, Matt Cleveland, he crushes, dude.
He does.
He does.
How about Bogacki and Partle?
I know.
I mean,
Couple locals
Partle
there,
took a
too.
long hiatus.
It's going to be hard, man. The top 4 teams are all lefties. Every bowler in the top 4 teams are lefty.
Mike Miniman slid over and said, Bogacki, you bowl with Partle. Mike Miniman, PBA champion.
Yeah, yep.
So as soon as we get it here, we'll tell you the number.
He's got the scores walking to the tournament office right now.
Hey, Dave Guerin, you should come over and hang out. It is going to be awesome this afternoon.
It is going to be awesome.
I got to figure out how we're going to cover it with cameras.
Yeah. Let's just get a camera for every pair.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty fast paced.
Yeah.
So let's see. They should have a number. I think they're probably in there double checking all the numbers.
Yeah.
It's so close.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, it is.
Just like last night, man. The number last night was going to be between 480 and 490, and there were about 7 people between 480
it is
and
so
490.
close. Still got 403 people watching this.
How about Ogle and Lowshetter? Started in 24th
Yeah, I know.
today.
Someone had to make a run. Didn't they bowl on the live stream the first game?
They were right in front of us.
I told you. Somebody in our area.
Well,
and I
was
told
gonna
you
make
it
a
was
run.
them.
Yeah,
Lee
He
called him
it.
out.
Yeah,
Lee called him out, 100%.
that's cool.
Absolutely.
Charlie Johnson says, guess I need to find a sub for Cleveland tomorrow.
There's a lot of bowling.
Brad, you want to come back here tomorrow night and sub for Cleveland?
Yeah, sure.
Well, more than happy to have you.
Okay, cool. I'll be here.
We're just waiting on a number here.
Yep. You can see some faces walking around the bowling center that aren't so happy. A lot of people looking down, feeling like they got their butt kicked.
That was
probably
that
average
was
230.
An extremely exciting
That was cool.
finish.
I mean, it's gonna be better this afternoon though. Every game's gonna be like that this afternoon.
Yeah, you've got. I am gonna miss Ramoklis not
I am,
being
me
in
too,
that
man.
field.
I'm gonna have to give him heck, man.
All right, let's see if we got our number right. Yes, we did. Yes. Okay, so here we go. Jones and Campfield plus 1206 are your leaders. They
retake the lead.
They retake the lead. Schaefer and Madsen fall to 5th. Wow, I didn't know that. All right, Rice and Holloman are second at plus 1204. Plus 1171 is McNeil and Pepe. In 4th, Bogacki and Partle at plus 1158. 5th, Schaefer and Madsen at plus 1140. 6th is Cleveland and Sweet at plus 1132. 7th is Ogle and Lowshetter at plus 1128. 8th is Bober and Blake at plus 1108. 9th is Gohagen and Horns at plus 1080. 10th, Weber and Bittenbender with a big game, 1068. Buttriff and Thompson qualifying 11th at plus 996. And in 12th, Rich and Andrew Orff at plus 988. Cummings and Helferstay 1 pin behind Orff and Orff. They are 1 pin out, and I believe last year it was Pete Weber that was 1 pin out. We will be back at 12:30 Central for the final 12 games of the tournament. It will be round robin match play. It's going to be exciting. We'll keep our stream on. We'll see you at 12:30 Central Time.